What's up, everybody? It's Wes and Andy. Oh my God, is this in the way?
No, I think
it's a little in the way. I'm still getting the feel for the new boom arm. I'm not sure I like it. I just don't know if I like. I gotta play around with how I've got this thing set up.
It's pretty professional looking.
Not bad for Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, everybody. It's Random Fandom Tuesday night. This one, Random Fandom, episode number 70 for the week of July 30th, 2024. After what feels like we had a little bit of time off. I know we had some illness, we had some life events happen.
Yep,
we're back.
We are
not covering 3 weeks worth of news.
No, no, we've
be here till tomorrow.
We've narrowed it down tonight.
Okay, but I made a joke. The big, well, two. I would say the two biggest things to come out of the last 7 days, both occurred over the weekend. One, San Diego Comic-Con.
Mm-hmm.
San Diego Comic-Con and all of its ancillary stuff. So you know what that means. Tons of news in terms of celebrity film and toys.
Lots of toys.
Oh yeah, and comics too.
Them too.
Also, big movie premiere this weekend. You and I got to see it on the big opening night on the Friday. Was
managed to avoid all spoilers.
Deadpool and Wolverine. I want to say that I did, but then the truth is, I really didn't. That's all the rumory stuff that I read was all real. So shit on that. But it was a lot of fun. All right.
Gaz is here.
Gaz is here. Hello, sir. How are you? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gazarino. I don't know if you like that or not. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
There you go.
Not that I'll do that very often, but you deserve it.
Especially when he delivers a sloth line.
Hey, you guys. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Yep.
Man, I guess before we get into the events which have brought us here together this evening, we should probably
dive back in.
Maybe I should probably switch the board. There we go. That's the one I'm looking for.
How about a round?
Let's try one of these.
Random Fandom Trivia.
All right.
Yeah.
I guess maybe we should
we should add the thing now.
For presentation.
Yeah.
Presentation. I don't like that one. This whole, do you go back and look at this view every once in a while and remember, oh yeah, that's the default one.
Yeah.
Since we've been using our own layouts, I'm not a fan of the default ones anymore.
Fair enough.
I just like that so much better.
Question for you.
Answer.
On The Simpsons.
Yeah.
What is the first name of Homer Simpson's father?
Dear.
Was it A, Al, B, Ed, C, Abe, or D, Art?
It's been a long time since I've watched a complete episode of The Simpsons. Probably even longer since I can remember a father Simpson centric episode. I do believe I know this one though.
He invented the turlet back in 19-dickety-2.
In 19-dickety-2.
Had to use the word dickety because the Kaiser stole their word for toilet.
Oh my gosh! Wow. I'm going to weigh in a minute here, but before we get to the answer, we'll be fair and give everybody the 30 seconds. Here we go.
So abrupt.
When I mute that, does it look like I'm singing it?
A little bit.
Oh, that's hilarious. I'm sorry. Choking on my own spit. Wow. We're off to a good start.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, guys. Oh, thanks, guys. Of course. Sean's coming in at C. He says it's Abe. And Gaz would concur with that. I believe I do believe that they are correct. I will
gonna
join in
triple down?
with the boys and we'll final answer C, Abe. Don't phone a friend. I'm locking it in.
Well, you locked in right. Yes, it is Abe.
What? Oh, I was about to hit the wrong button. I was about to hit the winner chicken dinner button, and I nearly hit the rim shot. There we go. That's the one I'm looking for.
There you go.
Abe.
Abraham Jebediah Simpson.
Matlock.
Now, did you know that all 5 of the main Simpsons characters were named after Matt Groening's own family?
No,
Homer,
I had no idea.
Homer and Marge were his mother and father.
Oh dear.
And Lisa and Margaret, or Maggie, were his sisters.
Makes me wonder how they feel about it.
But rather than name Bart Matt, they went with the other way because Matt was a brat, so Bart.
Oh, Matt was a brat. Bart.
So when it came time to name Abraham Simpson,
yeah,
he said, you know what? I'm not going to name him after my grandfather, Abraham Groening. Writers, you pick it.
And that's what they landed on?
With no knowledge of it, yes, they landed on Abraham.
Abraham.
So.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Turned out being Abraham anyway.
It was meant to be then.
I suppose so.
Absolutely meant to be. I had no idea. What is that? Abraham
Jebediah
Simpson. AJS. Cool. Good to know. Where do you want to go first?
Well, we got a couple sad notes this week.
Oh, we had to get back to that.
Yeah, this first one, it kind of hits.
All right.
Bob Newhart has left us.
Oh, yes, Bob.
Yeah.
Were you a fan of either of his shows?
Not in their early runs, but
I distinctly recall watching the original Bob Newhart show.
Yeah.
Thinking I actually was a fan of that one. Didn't really care for the other one, the one where he was the hotel manager. I didn't really care for it.
Fair enough.
This is my brother. I'm Larry. This is my brother Daryl. My other brother Daryl. That one. Didn't really care for it. Although the last episode, he wakes up and he's in bed with his TV wife from the first show, and the whole thing is a dream.
Was a dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very clever.
More recent audiences probably know him as Professor Proton on The Big Bang Theory.
Papa Elf.
Papa Elf as well.
Papa Elf.
Yeah.
Papa Elf. Also the Jedi mentor to the boys from The Big Bang Theory.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, 94 years old.
You lament these things, you mourn for them, but then I hear the man was 94, and I think
it's a hell of a run.
He's had one heck of a long life. He did what he loved virtually right up to the end.
Yeah. Like he released his comedy album in 1960.
Oh my gosh.
So,
wow.
You know.
So I don't, as sad as this one is, my God, what a legacy, right?
Yeah. And, that's not going anywhere.
No, absolutely not.
So,
I mean, his work's going to be around for
forever. Yeah. Also, this past, I guess, couple weeks, but we also lost Chen Pei-pei from
this one, so
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yeah. She done anything else?
The live action remake of Mulan.
Oh, that wasn't that long ago.
No, it wasn't.
Wow. Okay. All right.
78 years old.
Well, I'm sorry for that.
Mm-hmm. So, condolences and all that. And
all right.
Yeah. Moving on to a fictional thing, though.
Oh, this has got you excited.
This does. It's more death, but
well, I mean, it is. We got to set up the season. We got something to work towards.
They left it cliffhangering last season.
I can't imagine it's going to be left for that long.
No, it is kicking off on October 17th with a 2-hour premiere.
I'm betting by the end of the first episode,
Superman's going to be dead.
Oh, I'm betting. Oh, you think they're going to do that whole arc?
They're going to do at least a version of it because it looks from the trailer that Doomsday is just going to wipe the floor with him.
I had forgotten that he was a thing last season, but we talked about that.
Yeah, he came up for like the last half of the episode, and as they were about to come to blows on the moon, they cut. Really? But,
morphing out of what? Bizarro, you said?
Bizarro, yeah, thanks to Lex Luthor. So in a way, they kind of forced him to evolve, and as Doomsday is supposed to, but
I mean, the creature model is good looking.
It's not bad.
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's not
better
the one
than the
from,
turtle version.
It's not the one from Krypton.
No, the Krypton version was the peak.
Oh, it's so good. Why did you not get renewed Krypton?
I know,
It's so good.
But at the same time, really, could Superman's dad take Doomsday? I don't think so.
Not on
Krypton.
Not on Krypton. I really should watch this. I was all in on Supergirl. I don't know why I didn't pick up on this one.
Well, it sets itself 15 years after they show up on Supergirl.
Yeah.
Because they go off to Argo and have the 2 kids and then come back. And
is it supposed to be the same? I thought they didn't make it an alternate, like another Earth?
I don't believe it is.
Which would be totally DC anyway.
Yeah, but Supergirl does not show up in it.
I can live with it being 15 years apart, and that just separates him from her, and then they don't have to cross paths.
Exactly.
Plus, they're in Metropolis.
Well,
oh wait,
Supergirl is not in Metropolis. She's over in.
Oh no, you're right. She was wherever.
Cat Grant is.
Oh my God! Yeah. That other place, other fictional city.
But this one does not take place in Metropolis. They've moved back to Smallville to give the kids a Smallville upbringing.
Okay, some wholesome upbringings.
Yeah.
Going to live in Smallville.
Gonna go live amongst the corn. But
Children of the corn.
The full trailer is available now. We've linked to it in the show notes. And season 4, it's the final season. So it's all or nothing.
Now the question is, will this last season of the show outshine the upcoming movie?
It might. And this is what, the fifth time they've tackled the Death of Superman arc?
Well, comics once for sure.
Yeah.
And then they did the first direct-to-DVD. Then they did the second one, Reign of the Supermen. And now
there was 2 animated versions. That's
what I mean. Yeah.
The Tim Sale version.
Yeah.
And then the second anime-looking version that they split into 2 parts.
Yeah. So that's 3, and then you got this one,
Superman v Batman.
That's 5.
Yeah,
including this.
And then the Smallville.
6.
Yeah.
So 6 for sure.
So 6,
possibly
6 crack at it. Maybe we'll get her close to right.
Wow. I mean, it doesn't have to be. What is right to you, though? Does it have to?
Version.
It has to. Okay. So then, to me, then you're never going to be.
No, the rights are not there to do it.
You'll just never be satisfied. So I mean, it doesn't even have to be that. It just.
I was actually pretty satisfied with the looking anime.
Oh, sure. I like that
really
one as
like
well.
that one.
I like that. That they did the Reign of Superman thing as well, which I thought the first one was sorely lacking. So.
Yeah. Because like in the first animated one, they jammed it all into one like 80-minute movie.
Yeah.
And like he's dead in the first 10 minutes, and then you move on to the Reign of the Superman piece of it. But
I think I'm interested in the sense that one of the boys looks like they're going to attempt to seek some sort of vengeance.
Yeah.
And then the other one appears to be the conscience, like Dad wouldn't have wanted it this way.
Yeah, the other one has no powers, so.
Yeah.
Or yet.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Yeah.
You know what happens to mutants when they get upset or
they trigger.
Exactly. Emotionally charged.
Yep.
We'll see something like that.
But a couple months to wait for this one anyway. Another one coming up. I don't know. Do you recall the indie film The Fall of Grayskull?
I sure do, because it was all based around Masters of the Universe Classics, which is my favorite toy line.
Mm-hmm.
Grayskull, Castle Grayskull Man features in that film.
He does.
Yeah.
Well, there's a part 2 coming.
Are we getting the same cast back together?
We are getting the same cast and a whole lot more. In fact, right now, it's on Kickstarter, and it is He-Man and She-Ra.
Oh, wow.
For The Fall of Grayskull 2, Rise of the Horde.
So is this... Wait, this is
a behind the scenes shot of Tila, Man-at-Arms, and Roboto.
That looks pretty good.
Brian Cage is actually hidden behind the Grayskull poster there, but I figure we've all seen him before. He is back
as our He-Man.
Yeah.
That's a new Tila?
No, it's the same Tila, just a few years removed.
Okay, because she's not doing.
She's not wearing the battleground armor. She's in the more, traditional
Captain of the Guard Tila.
But yeah, they're looking for folks to help support this, so it's on Kickstarter right now. We've linked to that in the show notes as well. But it's been 10 years since the first one. And
Has it been
this
that
one,
long?
it has,
Yeah,
yeah.
it is.
2014, they did that one.
Oh, wow.
But this one is not going to be a short film. This is going to be a full length,
A feature.
a feature.
So I wonder what Mattel's stance on this is.
As long as they don't profit from it, I don't think they can stop it.
It's kind of the same thing that all the Star Wars guys go through, I guess.
Probably.
That's interesting.
But like, I mean, they're not small names at this point, because some of them have gone on to have, large careers, right?
Careers in other media.
Brian Cage himself, an accomplished wrestler now in AEW.
That's right, yeah.
But yeah, at the end of the credits of part one, they kind of teased Hordak getting ready to invade Eternia.
Oh, yeah.
And that's where they're picking this one up. So
I am definitely interested because, I mean, I remember I stumbled on that fan film long before you and I ever talked about it and thought, this is really cool. Because there really isn't a whole lot of Masters of the Universe like fan stuff out there.
Not really.
And for what is, I mean, as far as this film goes, it is definitely it's worth watching. It's a lot of fun. And I liked it. So God, I'm really digging that Man-at-Arms costume. That's really good. Like that's like feature film
spot on
level good. God, it looks good.
Got a comment from Gaz here.
Oh, Gaz, we're going back to Superman there. Says, you know what's going to happen, right? After this Doomsday beats this Soups, then the real Soups from 1978 is going to show up because we'll find out that he survived the remakes and beats up this Doomsday. I don't know, man. All things being DC and DC being as crazy as they are, we did get a cameo from 78 Superman back in the Flash. What the resolution to that was. It's all one world now.
Yeah. But, no date as to when it's going to be released, since they're just, they're working on it now and looking for funding. So
do we know what the state of the Kickstarter is right now?
Not offhand.
Well,
no.
Guess what? Google's going to tell me.
But I know it's still got, I believe, 41 days to go, I think. If I'm not wrong. I might be.
Rise of the
Horde.
Wow. Okay, we're just waiting here. Here we go. He-Man and She-Ra fan film sequel, Fall of Grayskull 2. Oh wow, it's not doing very good. It is not doing very well. When does this thing end?
Sometime.
I'm not sure. We've got 36 days to go.
Okay.
We are shooting for. You want to know what our goal is?
What's the goal?
Our goal is, and this is in Canadian dollars because we're in Canada.
Yeah.
$346,185. Money's raised so far, also in Canadian dollars, in the amount of 28,546.
So there's a little ways to go.
We've got a little ways to go. I mean, I don't know. When did they start this one?
That I'm not too sure.
Hard to say when. I don't know when they started this. I don't see the date on this. However, we got 20 people backing it. So, I mean, that's not a lot of people.
No, and that's like a big amount from a small group.
So right? I'm going to go out here and say this again. If you haven't seen The Fall of Grayskull, have we linked to it?
We haven't linked to that, but I'm sure we can add it.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll add a link to that in the show notes after the live stream. So if you're catching this in the replay, you can link right to it. Have a look at Fall of Grayskull. If you like it
and you want to see more,
consider backing the project, because if it's anything like the short fan film, I feel like this is going to be something special. All right. Yeah. Fall of Grayskull 2.
So also last week, was it last week? But the global cyber outage.
Oh, that was, yeah.
I know it's not really fan related, but it kind of lends itself to a future where we're controlled by computers.
Damn you, Gates!
And this wasn't even like a malicious attack; it was a software update.
Yeah, it was something like a Windows thing or something.
Yeah, and it crashed half the friggin' world.
I mean, but again, I haven't used a Windows computer in a while.
Ages.
And I'm not saying that you shouldn't use a Windows computer. They're fine.
Yeah.
But you know what they say, once you go Mac,
You never go back.
or Linux, I'm told. All the
Mhm.
Linux users out there are like, ah.
But yeah, CrowdStrike founder and CEO George Kurtz, he offered up an apology for his company's software update,
Sure.
which is what caused this global cyber outage.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
it affected Microsoft, but it wasn't their fault,
Okay.
as Silver Spider says here.
Yeah, not Microsoft's fault. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, they were just largely affected by it.
I know
But-
when I woke up that morning and I checked, excuse me, perused Facebook as I do. The local community groups were all like, is anybody having trouble getting into their bank account? Yeah. And so like there were some of the Canadian banks were affected, I guess.
Yeah, like a lot of stuff was affected. Flights, banks.
Yes. Yes. Airlines were affected. Here in my little corner of the world, nothing changed.
Yeah.
Everything was smooth as silk that day.
Yep.
How about you?
Nothing went wrong with mine.
I wasn't.
I guess some places are still technically trying to recover. So.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't going to get. I don't think this is a thing that's going to get any better.
I mean, the more everything is controlled by like global computers, the worse it's going to get.
All the jokes about
somebody controlling the switch.
Wow.
It's not a joke anymore.
Yeah, no, you're right.
I mean, our dystopian future movies are getting much closer.
Our our future overlords. It's happening. It's coming. It's coming. Get 10 Uber vouchers for it. Woo! It's great. We live, but we're so isolated. What's Uber?
Yeah, we don't have.
We don't have Uber here. What is that?
Oh,
it wasn't a CrowdStrike mess up. It was Cobra.
World domination.
That's right.
They're going for it.
A global terrorist organization determined to rule the world.
Yep. But the future is not all doom and gloom. This next one caught my attention simply because same reason here. This is the negative. Well, here's the positive.
Yeah.
Somewhere out there is a maglev titanium heart now beating in the chest of a live patient.
Well, it's maglev. It's not beating anything. It's just whizzing fluids through it.
Yeah. So for the first time, the fully mechanical heart made by Bivacor, which uses the same technology as high-speed rail lines, it's been implanted in a human. So somebody's currently alive because of this.
I hope they don't get this model with the zip ties on it.
No.
I'm looking. Those are zip ties.
Yeah. But apparently it's about the size of a fist.
So like
it's
an adult heart.
Yeah. It's not meant for long term. It's meant basically for, keeping you alive well.
Until you can get a transplant
or something. But I mean, this is like your first.
It's the technological advancement. The former healthcare provider in me goes, now the guy or girl has to have not one, 2 surgeries.
Yeah.
What if you never, like, if you're on the donor list and you never get a match?
Then I guess.
I mean, can this thing
option?
Can this thing stay in you?
I don't think this can sustain you long term. Oh, it's just meant to get you through over the hump.
Are we saying that this is a because we can moment?
Maybe.
I mean, it's got to start somewhere, and I get that.
Well, they started working on this back in 2013.
I just don't know if I want to be the person who's got it, knowing that. Oh, and by the way, it's got to come out.
Well,
do you know
for now?
This is what I mean. You can't just. It is the first iteration. I suspect that we'll see
more improved versions.
Yeah. Of course we will.
Stainless steel and the chrome upgrade and
stainless. No, man, titanium. That shit's forever.
Yeah, but start with the heart, then you end up getting some like titanium rib cages, and before you know it, we'll all be cyborgs.
Oh yeah.
So.
Can we put that? We got to put Silver Spider's comment up here because that's hilarious. CrowdStrike offered a $10 apology for those who were affected. It cost roughly $5.4 billion, but hey, here's a $10 voucher. So, I mean, if a few million people collect on the $10 voucher, then
yeah, I
mean that's still a substantial amount of expenditure from the company. I don't know what they're worth. Maybe it's nothing to them. Maybe it's something.
Could be.
When you're talking I personally, as a middle incomer, cannot fathom 1 million, let alone millions of dollars.
Yeah.
That's a number that doesn't compute to me.
Yeah. But it computes to this next guy.
Oh, sure.
There you go, guys.
Wait, I'm cool with being Bionic Man.
Sweet.
Yes, but only if every time I go to do something bionic, there's somewhere mysteriously in the air, all you hear is every time.
You're getting a bionic heart, you might as well implant the bionic speakers, and then, you can just play it wherever you need to.
That's right. Every time, you just tap your ear. And everybody around you is like,
what is going on?
What is that?
Yeah, this next guy, he knows about the millions.
Yeah.
Where do you stand on this with Robert Downey Jr. being tapped for Dr. Doom?
So you and I and Hank had a very brief exchange of what this meant. Hank certainly way more emotional about it than I am. At the same time, this whole multiverse thing, and this multiverse thing has come up again because of Deadpool. And some of it I agree with about the multiversal thing. I think it's the death of storytelling, but it certainly is,
it's a way out.
It definitely offers. It detracts from original story ideas and telling, new stories and stuff. However, knowing that the character, I don't mean the actor, but knowing that the character of Iron Man has a history with Dr. Doom, I mean, I'm not 100% opposed to this, but I'm not 100% for it either. I'm somewhere like, I don't know if this is the right idea or not, but I will give it a chance. I will reserve final judgment until I've seen it. That being said, I was really excited to go and watch Oppenheimer. And when I saw Oppenheimer, and I know, like, God, I mean, his performance in it, although it takes a while to get there, he has this emotionally charged moment towards the end of Oppenheimer that is so good. I mean, I have confidence that Robert Downey Jr. will bring all of his talent and skills to the role. I just hope that they give him a good script to work from, because him just being there for the sake of,
it being him.
Right. And I mean, you can't look at this and not go, well, the MCU was kind of built on his back, so this makes sense. I mean, that does play into it.
Yeah.
But
at the same time, the dude, he's like another Johnny Depp. He falls into whatever role he goes into. Right?
Yeah. On some level, for sure he does. Yeah. I do like these titles. I like these titles. I like where they're going.
Speaking of Doomsday.
Yeah. I do like it, and I do like that Secret Wars is after that. You know what I like even more?
That is the Russos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Russos are back.
They thought they were done, but nope, they got more.
That makes me feel good. That's because Marvel wrote them a blank check. That's probably what happened.
Probably.
Please come and direct this movie. Please.
And at least they're doing it this way too, right? Because it looks like they're tackling the original Secret Wars, not the...
Man.
But it could be the other one too, right?
The more recent one.
Yeah.
I like the
because
original
Doom
one.
factors in heavy to that.
Sure. With the original one though, do you attempt, what do you do as a replacement MacGuffin for the Beyonder? Do you do the Beyonder?
I mean, you've got the Collector out there.
He's not Beyonder level power.
Well, no, but you have his brother played by come on, brain, Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, Jeff Goldblum, yeah, as the Grandmaster.
Yeah, and he could very easily arrange off-world combat.
I suppose, yeah.
I mean, you could set it up now that he's all pissed off that the Hulk left, so he's out there looking for Earth to take all these people back.
Maybe. I don't know. Do you want to see
more Jeff Goldblum? Yes.
Okay, I like Jeff Goldblum, and I like that he's quirky and stuff, but I don't think that, I mean, he doesn't come off as a credible villain.
No.
Because of his goofiness.
A little bit.
Right? It's like, I never once felt like that he was a real threat to Thor or to Hulk or to Valkyrie for that matter.
Fair enough.
He was hardly even a threat to his own, what's her name?
She was more of a threat than he
was.
was.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
But, I was a little worried about going into Deadpool, and the girl that pulled off Cassandra Nova, it nailed it.
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah,
she's good.
Yeah.
You think it was? To get the Russos, they said, we'll do it if RDJ does.
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe.
Package deal.
I don't know. But I mean, their first Russo's first movie was what? Winter Soldier, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
they've got a good track record.
I was going to say, do they have a history with him other than the ones that they've directed?
I don't know for sure.
I don't know either. I'd have to look into that a little bit more.
Yeah. But anyway, we got a little bit to wait for it.
What did you think of the actual reveal? You've watched the footage.
Right? I like the reveal.
Yeah, that was kind of
well
cute.
done.
Yeah. It was cute. And then I mean, I look at Robert Downey Jr. and I look at him every time now, and I think he's the Bono of actors, because you can't. As soon as the mask came off, whoop, in a pocket, poof, sunglasses.
Yep.
You are the Bono of actors, sir.
Yep.
I hope it's good. I'm definitely excited for the other things that are happening before that, or in and around that. Certainly, Captain America 4, Fantastic Four,
Thunderbolts.
Even that has me mildly intrigued.
But this next one kind of sucks. But at the same time, it needs dealt with.
We talked about this, and I was surprised that it didn't happen sooner.
Yeah. But as of Friday, July 26th at 12:01 a.m., video game voice actors went on strike.
Good
over
for them.
AI protection.
Good for them.
Yeah.
For the exact same reasons.
Yeah. I don't know why this wasn't included when they did the entire SAG-AFTRA.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Like, it seemed like it should have been included there. But
I would have thought so as well, but I guess that's not what they were dealing with. They were only dealing with the film studios at that time.
Which at this point, you should have covered it all then.
So any of your AAA titles that you've been waiting for? Well, they might be a little bit longer to market now.
Yep. But
speaking of, did I tell you that I pre-ordered
Outlaws?
Star Wars Outlaws?
Yes, you did.
I pre-ordered Star Wars Outlaws Gold Edition. We'll see if it's worth the extra bucks.
There you go. But, SAG-AFTRA President Fran Drescher said, we're not going to consent to a contract that allows companies to abuse AI to the detriment of our members. Enough is enough. When these companies get serious about offering an agreement our members can live and work with, we will be here ready to negotiate. They've been negotiating for like 18 months.
I feel like it's only a matter of time before, like, sure, you might win this battle, but like this is a never-ending war now.
Yeah.
Like, it's the box. You literally can't put it back in the box. It's out there. It's funny because I think about just what we do here on our show, and wouldn't you know it, like all of those targeted marketing algorithms that play off all of your cookies.
Mm-hmm.
I am now getting ads in my Facebook for AI powered voice changers.
Oh, Jesus.
You ever wanted to do videos where you could sound like a 50-year-old man or a 14-year-old teenage girl? Like, I'm thinking I could use that for some of the stuff that we do.
We could. I mean, back in the day, you would just, try and do the voice yourself.
Yeah, you would. Absolutely.
Look at me, I'm little.
Yeah. So now I'm like, I really got to think hard about this if I'm actually going to, consider doing this. And do I maybe try and get someone that could, do the lines I want them to do?
True. TJC's here.
TJC in the house. Good evening, sir. Or I guess a good early morning to you. In the midnight hour. Great. Here. Mass Effect 4 won't come out until 2030 now. For the love of the Robert Downey Jr.
But yeah, like there's going to be after this, I'm sure if they didn't address it all like this, there'll be something else right after this. Like they'll get this straightened out and
it was I presume
commercial actors will probably go next.
I presume so. What are they play? What do you? I don't know how they're classified. When we did the whole SAG-AFTRA thing before, did that include all of our voice talent for like animation?
I don't know.
Or
is that another
CGI?
Element that they haven't bothered to nail down yet?
I don't know. At what point do we just make the distinction that actor? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it was I can remember, and this reminds me something that the late amazing Kevin Conroy said when asked about tips on being a good voice actor. And he said, the first thing is you need to be a good actor. You need to be a good actor. So, I mean, if the people who are doing the jobs don't make the distinction, I don't understand why the rest of the industry is.
Yeah.
You know, acting is acting. It upsets me. It does.
Yeah. Well, let's move on to something that won't upset you.
Wait, I'm not going to be mad at McFarlane again?
Oh, you might be. I don't know. How about some toy news?
Exactly. Here we go.
Well, this first one, you might be mad at the price, but
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I've seen it up for pre-order, and apparently it's already $99. Jonah Hex and the General All-Star Western Gold Label 2-pack.
Oh, we talked about this last
We did. We saw the preview, but now we got a better look at it.
the horse for sure.
Yeah. You know, it comes with belts with holsters, collectible art card, and base.
Looks like a soft goods duster.
It does.
You know, $100 Canadian for that? That doesn't seem out of the question for me. It's not
a horse. As long as the horse is the same size,
it looks to scale with the figure.
It does. So. And they're 7-inch, right? So,
yeah, I mean, there's not a lot in the realm of 6-inch equestrian mounts. So, I mean, you know what the old? I think I've got one here. Where did I sell it?
Ooh.
The old Sleepy Hollow line.
Ah, yes.
One of those came with a horse.
Oh, be the Headless Horseman, right?
It was, yeah.
Chris, you know, if you're a fan of Jonah Hex, it's right up your alley.
I'm not really.
I know.
Is that another Josh Brolin one?
I think it might be.
I think it was, yeah.
I don't remember watching it, so not exactly a fan.
Should probably say hi. We got Joe Fan 84 in the house. Hello, sir. How are things? Hope everything's well where you are. Thanks for tuning in.
And your profile pic will play a role later.
Oh my gosh, yes, we definitely have to talk about that.
Yeah, we'll get there though.
There's been a lot of talking about that in the last couple of days.
Mm-hmm. Next up out of McFarlane, Clubber Lang in the 6-inch scale posed figure.
Non-posable. Yeah. It's a statue.
It is. Based on Rocky 3. Apparently, though, this one comes with an alternate head, printed backdrop, environmental base, collectible art card, and a secret bonus item.
So what's the alternate? Not bleeding? Is that bleeding?
Yeah, he is bleeding out there a little bit. Maybe the other one is
not,
like, you know, his normal Mr. T-Face.
Maybe.
But it also comes with a versus stand to create your own scene or use as a card.
Okay. So, I see there in the left-hand picture there.
Because you can't have Clubber without Rocky.
This is a thing right out of, and of course, that's going to be the interior of the box. That's going to be a fold-out.
Yeah.
Just like Hasbro is doing with their Studio Series Transformers. I'm not a big fan of that. I rarely, I think I've kept
maybe one or two.
One. Actually,
I can see
you guys can't see it. I kept
Spider-Man and his amazing friends.
That's the interior of Firestar's Marvel Legends box, which is Peter Parker's bedroom that converts into the secret headquarters of Spider-Man and his amazing friends. But I'm as a rule, not a fan of the cardboard backdrops. There's a couple of them that are okay. I kept the tournament one from the Karate Kid 2-pack, Johnny and Daniel.
Nice.
I did keep that one because it's the matte.
Nice.
Yeah. With the All Valley and the little All Valley poster.
Nice. But again, this Rocky also based on Rocky 3. This one also includes a alternate head.
Arguably the best Rocky of them all.
Yeah. But printed backdrop,
like that one.
Environmental base, collectible art card, and a secret bonus item, whatever that may be.
It's going to be a digital thing.
You think so?
Come on. That's all he's doing now.
Yeah, but if it was a secret bonus
item. It's my secret digital toy.
Yeah.
Nobody wants it. It's not a toy.
Nobody wants those.
I don't know. But I don't know.
This one here, kind of good for folks who like the animated style. Batman, Mutant Leader, and Robin from Legends of the Dark Knight. 3-pack is on pre-order, launching July 31st. Is this exclusively at Best Buy?
Is this to scale with the more recent?
I would say this is to scale with the animated line.
Well, even the animated line is like I don't know if it's a 5-inch scale.
I think
it's not quite a 6-inch.
Yeah,
it's smaller. I have the first McFarlane animated Batman, which is like 7-inch scale. These are not that.
No.
It looks okay.
Yeah,
it looks okay. It looks even more stylized than the film that it's from.
Not for me, but
No, not for me either.
It's for someone.
I'm sorry. Wow.
Is that where it is?
That's like 105. Oh. Ouch. I just need to do the conversion on that because for everybody else in the world.
Yeah.
That's only 28.8. Wow, that's about as hot as it was here today.
Actually, it was 32.
We were hotter here today.
Sorry.
Which is kind of surprising.
It is.
My swimming pool was 89 degrees Fahrenheit today. I've never been in a pool that wasn't heated that was that hot. It was almost not refreshing at all.
No doubt.
Yeah.
This next one here, moving over to Hasbro.
Bring it home, Hasbro. Show me what you got.
Early for Halloween, but
oh my God.
Star Wars, the Black Series.
This is a reissue. This is a straight up reissue. They've done this one already.
Have they done him before?
Yeah. I mean, it's okay. On some level, I get, talking about Karate Kid, I get the Johnny Lawrence vibe off of this one.
Yeah.
And this one I could buy into as like a specialized like shock trooper. Because if that was coming at me with a blaster, I would be upset. I might be a little upset. Oh, the Porg makes it a little easier to take.
Yeah. But he comes with a skeleton inspired deco.
Oh yeah.
A little Porg and a chest decorated with Jabba the Hutt inspired ghosts.
It looks like a reissue of the Maz Kanata chest that held
the lightsaber,
the Youngling Slayer 3000.
But available now for pre-order. Halloween Clone Trooper.
Not for me. You know, the holiday themed figures, I've gone back and forth on them. I think that there's definitely a market for them. People are buying them.
Well, I grabbed the Halloween Wookiee last year. So.
You know, the ones that I like the most are this one and the Purge Trooper Nutcracker. Because he looks like a ring
regular Mandalorian with a weird sweater.
He looks like the ringmaster from a circus.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that one. And then there was the Mando in the Christmas sweater.
Yeah, that's a pass.
Yeah,
that's a pass.
But this next one, I don't know how many times this figure's been out now, but this one looks good. Phoenix Force Jean Grey. A deluxe figure complete with the fire base and the Firebird.
I do like the backdrop on that.
And it's two separate pieces, right? So you can have the Phoenix or just the little flame.
Just her clipped to what looks like a swirling mass of fire.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
But 6-inch Jean Grey with the Phoenix piece.
I like the alternate head with the angry looking eyes.
Yeah. So she's about to, go all dark Phoenix on everyone, but
that does look good though. I mean, the Phoenix by itself looks great. But then with her pose on it and the flaming wings look like they're coming off of her.
Yeah.
Nice touch.
Yeah.
Nice touch.
10 inches tall in total. So.
Oh, wow. That would pretty much fill one of my shelves.
But available for pre-order now on Hasbro Plus.
Is this on your list?
I've got a couple Jean Greys, so I'd have to see it in person first. Especially considering it's going to be a deluxe, right? So.
Oh, yeah. A deluxe and then some.
Yep. But what's one mutant without another? This one I know is a straight up reissue. Powerful mutant sorcerer Ileana Rasputin.
Oh, really?
Magique is getting a release, and this is identical to the one I have sitting at home already.
Is there anything extra in the box that you didn't get before?
No, it looks exactly the same.
Oh, really? So all those accessories, like it's all straight
there.
up?
Yeah, flaming skulls, dragons.
Well, it's funny too, because as we've seen with other reissues from Hasbro across other lines, especially Star Wars The Black Series, is not only are they reissuing the figures, it's coming in the original packaging.
Yeah.
Which is bizarre now that they're trying to harmonize all of their packaging in 6-inch.
Or is there just like a warehouse somewhere where they didn't bother to ship these out?
These look factory new.
Well, let's just send them out.
Yeah, exactly.
What's TJC saying here?
I'm in the UK, so it's been really hot for us. We have thunderstorm warning, so hopefully we get one and it clears the air. But we did have heavy rains here in the last couple of hours, so I don't know if it's knocked the heat down. Joe Fan 84, we had really bad thunderstorms over the weekend, but now it's just hot and humid and ridiculous.
Yeah, that's
yep.
Gene!
Way
to go, guys.
I hope I'm getting the right expression there for you. If I'm not, let me know. I'll try harder. It's 18 degrees Celsius here at 11:45 p.m., which is fine, but the humidity is the problem. It's always the humidity.
Yeah, got to keep that stuff away from comics.
It's only 89% humid.
Sticking with Hasbro though, this one got announced and it's already funded.
Overnight, man.
G.I. Joe series classified Cobra Rattler ground attack jet.
We're on our way to Deadpool on Friday night when I said, oh, hey, it's a real thing. This is happening. And then Saturday, done. Funded.
Yep.
Wow. The patches, yeah, they're unlocked.
Yeah, so that's your first tier is a bunch of...
how recent is this?
Yeah.
That's today. Okay, so do you know how close we are to the next unlock?
I am not fully sure.
I'll find it. It's okay.
But it will run until July 25th. Oh, wait, no, it isn't. What am I reading here? It'll run until September 9th of this year. So you got some time to get in on it if you want it.
What's our tier for the gunner figure? 14,000?
Yep.
14,000. Where are we here? Where's the... Oh, there we go. We're just over 11. We're 11,970 backers as of right now.
So you get the base plus the patches and then...
Yeah, patches. I feel like that's... You remember when everybody was making a big stink over the Rancor and like bones? We're getting bones.
Well, one of the tiers was a cardboard backdrop, wasn't it?
Well, yeah. That's kind of how I feel about patches.
Yeah.
Because I could go to, any number of sources and I could just make those patches for, less.
Well,
not that patches aren't cool.
No, but I don't think
aren't cool.
They are well placed within a toy.
Yeah,
offering.
Certainly not this is not a stretch goal. Like, come on. Like, for at the bare minimum, the Rattler patch itself should have just been part of the base
included.
Yeah.
Because what was the last one there? The Hornet or the Wild Bill and the thing. But the three stretch goals.
The Dragonfly.
Yeah. But the three stretch goals were figures.
Oh, yeah.
All three.
Yeah.
So
I feel like that's where they should have left it. It should have been figures. Although, I don't know. What do you do for a third? Like, I mean, if the patches are one tier,
yeah,
what's a third figure to add into that?
Cobra Commander. I don't know.
Or
a second pilot.
Well, I mean, you've got another this is what we were talking about. How many Baronesses are there now?
There's at least 5 or 6.
So maybe you could have swapped it with somebody else. Although that one comic book,
yeah,
that was Wild Weasel and the Baroness.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm okay with the Baroness getting in here, but yeah, I would have preferred another figure for this. That being said, although it's not for me, and I've said this a million times, if you are a Joe fan, it is a great time to be a Joe fan.
Really,
especially if you're collecting G.I. Joe classified series.
Yeah, what's Joe fan saying here?
That's pretty cool. But I've never really been into X-Men. My sister loves it, and she has 9 dogs, each named after each character. She calls me a nerd. LOL. That is pretty extreme. I'm not sure about the Rattler. Like, I want it, but I have no room for it anywhere. Plus, I have a small scale Rattler. I like it too.
And that's the thing with the larger scale, right? Where it is going to eat up a whole lot more of your shelf.
I can't, you can barely make it out above Andy's head, but hanging beside my Masters of the Universe Classics Wind Raider is the Star Wars Black Series Snowspeeder. That thing, it occupies a lot of real estate, which is why it's hanging from the ceiling. If I was all in on classified series, I would get this. There'd be no hesitation. I never had a Rattler when I was a kid, and I mean, I would love to have one now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but I can totally understand.
$324.99.
$324.99.
Limit of 5 per customer.
Americana bucks.
Yep.
Yeah. Limit what?
5 per customer.
Who can afford 5 of these?
Resellers.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Gaz is a good idea though. A
Strato Viper. That's not a bad choice. Because the likelihood is we're never going to get a Night Raven, so it would be a nice way to get one.
Mm-hmm.
I do like that idea. That's pretty good. That's a good one.
Ooh,
Joe. I have the classified his tank, and that thing is massive. Oh, I'm sure it is. Well,
sticking with G.I. Joe from San Diego. The Steel Corpse Commander
Steel
versus the
Corps.
Twilight Guard.
How do you feel about this one?
I don't think these are on my must-have list.
Not for me,
but they look neat.
I mean, troop builders, right?
Yeah.
Everybody likes the troop builders.
Yeah. Soft goods cape for the Twilight Guard and a bunch of blast effects, at least 34 accessory pieces.
Yeah, they're going to count like that blast, the muzzle flash. That's a piece.
That counts, yeah.
Yeah. The smoke thing coming off of the other one, that's a piece.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's stuff that's like, if I was doing dioramas, I absolutely want that.
Yeah.
But as somebody who typically museum poses all their stuff, it goes in a bag and into the bin. So, yeah, pass. I hear you. I'll take it for free, though. Yeah, I'm here. I'm all for that.
Mm-hmm.
I am all for that. Yeah.
But and they also revealed this guy here, who, and you had commented.
Okay, when I saw this last week, I saw the photo, no context, just the photo, and I'm like, oh, that's a custom figure. I literally, that's a custom figure, because all I saw was the pose,
the
with
vulture wings,
the wings open. I'm like, somebody took their homecoming vulture and chopped it up. That looks really good.
Mm-hmm. But no,
it's real.
Yeah, it's Chip Raptor Talon.
And then I said to you, once I realized that it was real, I'm like, who would have thunk a Raptor figure that is actually cool?
Mm-hmm. This one is probably on my want to get it list.
Even when I was still in the toy business, the few times, and I'd had Raptor come through our store a couple of times, I never like, oh, he's cool. Even when I had a complete one, I was like, no. This one
looks all right.
I do. I like the tech aspect of the wings as opposed to,
the cloth cape.
Well, I mean, the cloth one, I remember the Disney movie Condor Man?
Yes.
It's exactly what I think of. You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
It just, oh no.
Yeah.
This is cool.
This next one is definitely on my list. Dreadnought Road Pig.
He looks pretty cool.
He looks pretty cool as hell.
You know what I like about this? And I mean, I've always liked the Dreadnoughts as a faction. I think they're just kind of like
wacky and crazy.
They're Mad Max, right? That's what they are.
Yeah.
And then Road Pig was always a beefier figure, but look at that guy. He's not like all muscle. They've made him a little portly.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. I appreciate that they've tried to bring something to him that is maybe unexpected.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's not just a carbon copy of another one. It's
no. I mean, that looks
original. Yeah.
I mean, I would hazard that's 100% new figure.
Yeah. I don't remember him having a dog though.
No, neither do I.
But mind you, at least he's coming with his cinder block on a stick.
You ever smacked a cinder block?
Not on a stick.
I believe that would get one hit before it explodes.
Probably.
Maybe for $5 at the discount store. Okay. I hate the tat on his stomach. I don't even know what it's supposed to be.
Oh, maybe it reads Road Pig.
It looks like might be a skull in the middle of that.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm not sure. No way. Nope. No way, Jose. I'm not going to like Raptor. Damn, he looks cool. I know. That's just how it was for me too.
Yeah.
I was surprised. I'm like, what do you mean it's not a custom figure? This is real?
Yep.
Oh, damn.
But moving away from G.I. Joe here, how about some Star Wars?
I'm always down for Star Wars.
Well, how about a Moff Gideon's Imperial Light Cruiser Hallway?
Man, vintage collection, you guys are getting all the good stuff. I mean, not that this couldn't be 3D printed and has.
Yeah.
Not in my collection, but like vintage collection, or I should say 3 3/4 inch collecting. That's where all the world building happens.
Yeah.
So it is super, super cool. I would totally want that.
Yeah, it comes with Axe Woves because he took over control of the ship, right? So
yes, he did.
And then they've also announced the new Bo-Katan and Mandalorian. And this Mando, he comes with the Clone Commander jetpack that he steals.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So
I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah. All you need is a bunch of stormtroopers and Moff Gideon.
I mean, any self-serving Star Wars collector would definitely have a stormtrooper or two laying around.
1 or 2.
Maybe 3,
yeah.
5, 7. I know Hank and I are both Black Series collectors, and I think in terms of Stormtroopers, I think he's bought every iteration of every Stormtrooper, and I haven't bought into all of them. There's a couple of the specialized troopers that I'm like,
Meh.
And now I'm wishing I had of, like the patrol trooper from Solo. I'm like, oh, why didn't I get that guy? Oh well.
Well, crossing from G.I. Joe. How about this?
What? Oh. Okay.
Autobot Cup as the Triple T tank.
The thing that I like about this, first of all of these crossover Transformer G.I. Joe crossovers, I haven't really liked any of them except this one. I like this one. First of all, the Bumblebee one, or the oh my god, what's the G.I. Joe vehicle? It's
the Hiss tank.
No, the Hiss tank. So that's Megatron cosplaying as a Hiss tank because it's all backpack. And that, I mean, Transformers are notorious enough as it is about having big backpacks, but this thing looks like it's Megatron literally carrying a Hiss on his back, and it looks awful.
But it came with awareness.
Certainly the Hiss tank mode is the shining star in that one. And then with the Bumblebee one, which was the Awstriker, like I have argued this. I even argued with one of the Transformer YouTubers that I like on one of his open streams. I asked him, like, what are your thoughts on this? And he's like, well, Bumblebee's a popular character. And I'm like, this isn't being marketed to kids. These are directly aimed at me. I'm the G1 Transformer, a real American hero collector. You are aiming it at middle-aged men. That's who you're aiming this at. So don't tell me that Bumblebee is a popular character when the Awstriker should only ever have been Beachcomber.
Yeah.
There's no reason why. Soundwave as the
as a satellite,
the Thunder Machine. Soundwave as the Dreadnought Thunder Machine.
It's different.
I don't get it.
No,
I don't get it. Cup. Old grizzled war veteran Cup, who's been marketed several times as Sergeant Cup. Makes total sense to be a Triple T tank. Absolutely. Yep. And to be the Sarge's personal ride.
Yeah. Because it comes with Sergeant Slaughter and Leatherneck 3 3/4 O-ring figures.
Yeah.
So,
well, they're all coming with O-ring figures now.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's all right. I like it. I like this one. It's not for me. I won't be buying this one. But again, for the Transformer G.I. Joe crossover fans, this is a good one. It's Wes approved.
There you go.
Not that my opinion matters. Joe Fan 84, episode 7, 8, and 9 just ruined it for me. I can't even enjoy Star Wars anymore. I've read all the books, comics, and everything. Yeah, I'm not up on all of that stuff. We clearly here on our show, we are all about the Star Wars. We've reviewed all the live action stuff since Mando season 1. But after the Acolyte, and I think even
it tested,
the three of us we're generally pretty forgiving of this stuff. We're like, it's over
for now.
For now. Which is why we're having a blast doing 1985 Ewoks. So, by the way, plug for Ewoks. That's our little review series we are calling Tales from the Moon of Fandor. You can catch that one Sunday nights live at 6 p.m. Eastern. This week we're moving the show
to Tuesday
because I have a thing on this weekend.
It's the civic holiday here in Ontario.
It is. So on next Tuesday, instead of Random Fandom, it'll be Tales from the Moon of Fandor, episode 2, The Haunted Village. Check it out.
Scary.
By the way, if you're just tuning in now, it's Random Fandom episode number 70 for the week of Tuesday, July 30th in 2024. We're taking all your questions and comments here in the live chat. However, if there's a piece of entertainment news that caught your attention this week that we haven't talked about, or maybe something that we are talking about and you want to add to the conversation, you can hit us up in the live chat. Or if you're feeling really, really brave, you can use the custom WhatsApp link and you can call us live right now.
Now, this next one, I know you are all over because you are like, gushing over it when we saw the reveal.
I couldn't believe that they got a license for it.
But this is cool.
Yeah.
Revealed at San Diego Comic-Con, another Transformers collab. How about Knight Rider? Oh wait,
what that's not it. You've went too far.
You've
gone too far. Have you gone to Plaid?
I've gone to Plaid. Let's backtrack for 1 second here. Transformers Legacy United Doom and Destruction Collection 2-pack.
Forget that thing that he just said.
Yeah.
Shh. Didn't happen.
Oops.
Sorry, what is this? Legacy 2-pack.
Yeah. This one comes with Decepticon Bludgeon and Decepticon Ruckus.
This one, not for me. I love Transformers, but you know me. G1 guy, season 1, season 2, 86 movie, and that's all I collect.
Fair enough.
Oh, modern. I should say modern.
Hey, Michael Martinez.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Michael Martinez. Episode 70. Awesome. Congratulations. Yeah, 70 on this one.
Mm-hmm.
That's the 70th episode of Random Fandom. I don't know where we're at in terms of total.
Somewhere.
We're in the hundreds for sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
now back to the one you were...
oh, now can we get on to the cool thing?
Now
Not that this isn't cool. Not that this isn't cool. But it's from an iteration of Transformers that means nothing to me.
Deluxe Class Legacy United, so...
Yeah,
it means something to someone.
Sure, it does. If you're a fan, and I don't know where these characters originate from. These looks are from, I assume, from somewhere in the Unicron trilogy.
I think so.
Cybertron.
Yeah.
Universe. One of them.
Yeah.
One of those.
But
right. That other thing.
The other thing.
Ha!
How about this?
Autobot Agent Knight.
Yes.
Because one Autobot can make a difference.
But like you pointed out, in robot mode,
he's got blue jeans.
He's wearing blue jeans.
I love it. Oh, I love it. And you know, this one is coming with lights and sounds. 6
sounds, 6 phrases, and the scanner light on the front.
I cannot wait. And if you're giving me the light, one of those sounds has to be woo 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 woo. Has to be. Absolutely has to be.
Do you think one of the phrases will be "Yes, Michael"?
Well, that's interesting because when you say sounds, does it say phrases?
Yeah, 6 phrases. 6 phrases.
Did they get the Hoff to record some stuff, or did they just rip it off an episode?
Well, would it be from the Hoff, or would it be from the guy who voiced Kit?
Well, he's no longer with us.
Well, I guess that makes it difficult.
Now that puts me back into that, like, oh, do I get a sound alike? Because I had the 25th anniversary Optimus Prime, and it came with a talking bass, and it was not Peter Cullen. It was another voice actor. It was an Optimus Prime, but it wasn't G1 Optimus Prime, and that took me out of it a bit. So do you get a sound alike for Kit, or do you?
I mean, they probably still have the good transfers from the show. I mean, couldn't they?
I would hope.
Right
I would
there?
think. Yeah. I would hope so. Yeah. I would hope so. But definitely, this one is for me. Also, other Michael Knight thing. The red goggles.
Yeah.
Oh, totally reminds me of the red sunglasses. These crossover figures. I have the Ectotron. I should say I have the first. Yes, Gaz. Yes. Huh? I have the first Ectotron. He's really, really cool. I passed on Gigawatt, and I kind of am regretting that now. I may go and track down Gigawatt. I think I was one of like 2 people that bought Maverick. I love the Maverick, although the plastic that he's made from is virtually see-through in some places. However,
then there was the X-Men Blackbird.
I skipped on the Blackbird. Man. TJC says, Bludgeon is a pretender with a cool samurai look. Definitely better than that one. Nice.
Joe fan, I actually plan to get
I plan to actually get this one. Me too. I am so in on this one. Love it. JoJo is the Transformers collector, so I know she's getting this one, but I need one myself. And now we need a General Lee.
Ooh,
that's going to be a tough one to do in with the whole.
Yeah,
we can't show that symbol anymore.
The South will not rise again.
If we're gonna, Bonnie gave you a mega upgrade. She totally did. Now, Gaz, you and I know you're thinking this. I am telepathically contacting you right now. If they can get a license for Knight Rider, then they should be going after the other big TV vehicle-based TV show.
A-Team.
The other vehicle-based TV show.
Airwolf.
That's the one. I can't.
He's like the perfect vehicle for a crossover.
He's a car. He's a talking car.
Well, no, Airwolf too.
Oh, I
right?
thought you meant well, Knight Rider for sure. Perfect Autobot.
Yeah, and it's a Trans Am, so
now
awesome.
Now, hey, if we really want to get if we want to split hairs, and I mean in the world of toy repaints, which is what 50% or more of toy sales, we can do Decepticon car.
Ooh.
Car with a K. Car. Same thing with Airwolf. They did the evil Airwolf.
Yeah.
Instead of having the white belly, it had a red belly. I don't remember what it was called. The only one I have is Ectotron. I'm going to get this one. Now they need to make the Magnum, the A-Team, and Airwolf. Absolutely. I'm going through all the TV stuff. I need the Magnum PI Ferrari. I need the Airwolf helicopter. I need Blue Thunder. And if we're going to do if we're going to do Knight Rider, then we need to do Knight Rider on 2 wheels and get me a Street Hawk. Oh yeah. Well,
if we're keeping Knight Rider at scale here, we could do another Optimus Prime as his truck.
Oh my!
Could you imagine that Knight Rider parking an Optimus Prime?
Well, just use one of the movie primes. It's the same.
If it's the right scale, yeah.
Yeah, we'd have to do maybe a little bit bigger.
Maybe
as a commander class. Maybe because this is going to be what, a deluxe.
I think so. Yeah.
Probably
around the same scale as
deluxe. So 6.5 inch. Yeah, a deluxe. Yeah. But with the extra stuff, maybe it'll be priced as a Voyager. I don't know. Maybe Fantasy Island plane. The plane. That could be fun.
Oh,
that could be fun.
Gaz says we need the screaming
Mimi from Riptide. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
But sticking with Transformers.
We can stick Transformers all night.
I know. Again, from San Diego, celebrate 15 years of Revenge of the Fallen with this multi-pack.
Nah, I didn't buy it the first time. I'm not buying it now.
No.
For all you Transformer movie fans that love the Bayhem, this is for you. The only thing I like about that is
that they combined to make
I like the Jetfire Prime combo thing.
Yeah.
I didn't get that the first time around.
No.
But I do like it.
Yeah. 3 little bike dudes and
they're all RC.
Is it all RC?
Yeah. I don't know how that worked in that movie, but it was all RC.
Honestly, I don't remember that.
I don't know if one was her and 2 of them were holograms, or maybe all 3 of them were her split into 3 bodies. It was weird. Like most of those movies were. Yeah, but I've moved on from that. I'm in the Bumblebee universe now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, both Autobots and Decepticons are rolling out here. First up, we have the Deluxe Reactivate 10 Bumblebee, and then Voyager 09 Ratchet from the War for Cybertron.
Oh, from War for Cybertron.
Yeah.
War for Cybertron, the game?
Or it could be the IMDb comic.
It's got to be comic based. I don't think that was the model. That's a good looking Bumblebee though.
I mean, I don't Volkswagen, but sure.
No, he's like a off-road kind of.
He almost looks like the Spider Buggy.
A little bit with a roof.
Yeah.
With a roof.
Yeah. But they've also got the Core Starscream from Bumblebee.
Core class doesn't do it for me. They're just teeny weensy little dudes. Although it does work in the case of what's that?
Frenzy? Concept Art Frenzy.
Concept art. So that's a Bumblebee movie figure then.
Yeah.
So he folds up into a ball.
Yeah. He folds up into a Rock Lord. I don't know.
A Rock Lord. He's a meteor, but
there you go. But then there's one more out of this, and it's the Deluxe 114 Megatron from Transformers 1. So
that's our new
movie. Yeah.
He looks good.
He does.
He looks good. And I mean, I know as a G1 fan, it's like, he's not a gun. And I've never been a big fan of Megatron as a tank. But this one lands somewhere, like the robot mode is
it looks good. Looks
very nice looking.
Faithful.
The tank looks kind of Michael Bay verse-ish.
Yeah.
But yet stands on its own. This is a pretty decent Megatron.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
I'm not available for pre-order beginning today on Hasbro Pulse.
Oh, nice.
Next up, I know Hank said he's not going to be buying any of these, but revealed at San Diego, Jedi Master Vernestra Rao.
Vern! It's Vern!
Yeah.
In the white robes.
Yeah, Jedi Council robes, I guess it is.
What is there that we haven't said about the Acolyte already? And I originally was not going to get any of them. Then I saw Soul on the shelf last week, and when I had him in hand, I'm like, if I'm going to get just one from the Acolyte, who am I going to get? And Soul seemed like the appropriate one to get. I bought him. I just opened him today, actually.
Nice.
I don't think I'm going to get this one.
Well, I mean, they could have put the lightsaber whip with her. That would have been a nice
I'm surprised
change.
that they didn't. I'm honestly surprised that they didn't do that.
Yeah.
Anybody with a hot glue gun and some food coloring?
There you go.
Yeah. Fusion cannon is too small in that Megatron. Yeah. I hear you.
Joe fan.
I like the tank, but when I was a kid, that green camo was the most popular one. Yeah, that's oh my gosh, the green tank. I remember that one too. G2 Megatron? I believe G2 Megatron. Yeah.
You'd know better than me. Oh, Gaz saying, I'd get the cool Sith dude.
I'd get the cool Sith dude. Darth Smiley.
Yeah.
Smilo Ren.
But if I'm going to get any of the Acolyte figures, it'll be this guy.
Basil. It's Basil.
He's the tracker.
I do like Basil. I liked him. I actually thought he was one of the...
he was one of the better things to come.
One of the high points of that series.
Especially with his little fighting moves.
What, kick him in the shin.
And stomp on her foot.
Yeah.
And run away.
Arguably bite him in the leg.
Yep.
I like Basil. And not necessarily that it's Basil. I like that we're getting another alien character. And I'm okay with this. I can justify this one knowing that the Tynan species are an expanded universe Legends thing pulled forward. To me, that makes him cool. I like him. I like my Star Wars Beaver Otter Beaver guy.
That's right.
He's all right.
This next one, though, also revealed at San Diego. Been a while coming for this one. I know some people probably customized it already, but IG-12 with Grogu.
Oh dear. So
and the Anzellans.
I'm both. I said I wasn't going to get angry. I am both happy and angry at this. I'm happy because this is a thing.
Yeah.
Because it should be a thing. I'm a little bit skeptical because I have the original IG-11. And I can tell you right now that the legs are so spindly on that figure that if this isn't a redo of that figure, it's not going to work. It's going to fall over. Mine is so bad that I've had to heat it to straighten the legs out and hang it up to let it like
set.
Yeah, but that's only temporary because after a period of time, and it's not like fall over. It's like the legs will
start the joint just
goes. So I really hope that they've solved that issue for this IG-11, the first IG-11, which is it's the IG-88.
Yeah,
same thing with that one, including two Anzellans. I'm like, oh wow, so you're going to give me Grogu in the mech suit version, and then you're going to pack in two Anzellans to make it a deluxe.
Yep,
and you're going to sell it to me at a deluxe price point, which really. I mean, that's a tough one for me because
this is how many times have we got Grogu now?
647
at least,
something like that. But this is arguably the one that matters.
Yeah.
If you're going to give me another Grogu, at least give me a one that's molded so that he can actually operate the controls.
Yeah.
Instead, I know he's so small and he's got those little.
True.
I don't know, like it's virtually a slug figure.
Yeah. Not much articulation you can do with there, but
at least he's got rosy cheeks. At least that's an improvement from the original one. I think, yeah. My friend's neighbor had that, and I had the Optimus that had the talking box, but that tank was so much bigger. Yeah, it really was.
And Gaz coming in.
Well, I'm just saying Smilo Ren would destroy Kylo. He'd just wipe his mind.
That's right.
He'd go all KOTOR on him.
There you go. But sticking with Star Wars, how about we get Ahsoka from Peridea?
I don't know how I feel about this. I think this is a great addition to the line. And I'm really happy. Actually, there's one big noticeable difference here. Her head tails are longer. That's about time. The white outfit, I would be a little bit happier if they'd split the feet on the tabby, but they didn't. So to me, this looks like a lot of reuse. That this might be just maybe it's different. I'd have to
So
pull
could the
mine.
white.
I'd have to pull mine off the shelf to see how much of this is reuse and how much is new. But I can't help but feel like some of this is reuse, which is fine. That's the toy industry.
Yeah.
But when they make huge deviations, and I'm not saying that there's any here, but like, what's the good example? The Book of Boba Fett from Star Wars: The Black Series. It shouldn't have been marketed that way. It should have been marketed as the Mandalorian Throne Room Boba Fett.
Yeah,
because that's really what it is.
Yeah.
She looks good though. She does look good, and I am a Rosario fan.
Yeah, I'm all for another Rosario figure.
I do like her work on the show, so this is a solid maybe for me.
Yeah, I'll probably pick it up.
The no squeeze guys, I wouldn't mind having. Hey!
No, it's squeezy.
Bad baby.
I'm out. Go look that video up.
Boop, boop.
Yeah,
I think we have
foul mouth little bastard.
I believe if you click the shorts tab on our YouTube channel, you'll find it.
It's still there.
Bad baby, no squeezy. I'm out, mother. Boop, boop.
But keeping here, how about an Imperial armored commando?
All those specialized stormtroopers I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is one of them.
Yeah.
This is a page right out of Ralph
McQuarrie.
It's out of Mouth McQuarrie's sketchbook. Did I just say that?
I think so.
This is a page right out of Ralph McQuarrie's sketchbook for me, and I absolutely love this. I mean, given the idea, the original concept for Boba Fett was a Mandalorian, an Imperial super commando.
Mm-hmm.
There it is, fully realized, and I want it.
Yep.
I definitely want this one.
Pre-order is available now.
Oh no, I'm going to be the dumbass and wait to see it on a shelf somewhere.
No.
Oh yeah.
But sticking with the Mandalorian though, the Vintage Collection is getting another set. The Armorer's Forge.
This is cool.
Yeah.
Funny that it's specific to the cave at the river.
Yeah.
Or at the lake.
Man, the lakeside cave.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot. I like the fact that you get a giant mythosaur skull on the back wall.
Mm-hmm. And it comes with another Grogu.
What do you mean? Who's not much smaller than a Black Series Grogu,
No,
by the way.
He's not. You get helmets, tools, the armor.
I think I talked about this before. There's sorry, I don't mean to interject. There's a basic series of figures out there right now in 3 3/4, and the one of them is this Grogu with one of the prams, and I didn't have a pram for my Black Series collection, so I bought this Grogu. It cost me $9.99 to get the pram, and this Grogu is almost the perfect scale for 6-inch. So there you go, for $9.99.
Fill that gap.
They're out there, yeah.
Nice.
Speaking of the Grogus.
Yep.
That's right. That's almost what I said. Ralph the Mouth? That's almost what I said.
But, again, sticking with the Mandalorian. Again, revealed at San Diego. How about Mando and the Blurg?
Oh, the Blurg.
Yeah.
I had a Blurg moment today.
You did?
I had a Blurg. So first of all, I love the Blurg. I've seen some custom 3D printed ones for Black Series. And I'm like, oh, if I had a 3D printer, I would do that.
If Black Series would get on board and start doing Build-A-Figures, this is a prime candidate.
Absolutely, that's a prime candidate. I want to talk about my Blurg moment today because this is actually kind of funny.
It is.
Today, as I'm working on our episode for Ewoks, one of the things I was researching led me into the Ewok movies, into the live action movies. And I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but lo and behold, in the movie, Battle for Endor, looky.
He's riding a Blurg.
He's riding a Blurg. Didn't realize that they came out of Ewoks. But that's very cool.
Nice. But this one here, it features the blaster rifle, blaster accessory, saddle, and reins for dynamic posability.
It looks pretty dynamic sitting there in the picture. I like it.
You almost have to buy two and then get yourself
a Queel.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because he has spoken.
Get yourself a Queel.
That's right.
I have spoken.
But if you can't get a Queel, maybe you can get this guy. How about Cobb Vanth?
He's arguably better looking than the Black Series one.
Yeah, he's got interchangeable head and helmet, jetpack, 2 blasters, and 2 flame effects inspired by his appearance on the show. So
I really hope that they have more planned for that character.
he's not dead, so I'm really
You know,
he's got to come back.
I'm counting on him turning up in the Mandoverse movie, but who knows? Maybe we'll see him before that.
Yeah.
Joe Fan 84. I only saw the cartoon Ewok shows. I gotta watch the movies. It's all on Disney Plus. So if you've got a subscription, you can catch them both. And the movies, as I understand it through my own research, the movies chronologically predate the cartoon, which itself predates Return of the Jedi. If that matters to you. I thought he was shot.
He was
shot, but we get there's a stinger. Stick around if you missed it. There's a stinger at the end of Boba Fett. He's in Cobb Vanth's body is in Boba's Bacta tank at the end of the series.
Yeah.
Spoiler. It's over a year old now.
Yeah. Spoilers are fine.
It's over a year old now. I can talk about this.
But another one from San Diego.
Because that's where all the reveals happen.
Yeah. Another Ahsoka Tano.
Oh, this is also
vintage collection size. So same figure, I guess, as the Black Series, but smaller scale.
What's interesting is that now the lines are starting to blur where it's like, is that if I didn't see the carded, like it's getting harder to tell what's 6-inch and what's 3 3/4.
Yeah.
The resolution on those is getting just so much better on them.
Yeah. And can't have Ahsoka without a Grand Admiral Thrawn, so why not throw him in there too?
He looks good too. He looks good.
Yeah.
Oh no, spoiler, but I must have missed that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for ruining that for you. I hope it wasn't ruining for you. Just call it. Now you're more informed. That's all.
That's right.
That's all. Still go and look at it because it's kind of a cool moment of like, oh shit,
he's alive.
Yeah.
But here's another one that you may or may not want.
Me? Oh, we're going back to Black Series?
Yeah. The Jetpack. Oh no, it's the vintage collection, but the Jetpack Trooper
in Black Series. I already have this one.
Do you?
Yeah, they've done this one. They did them for Gamerverse or Rebels. Either way, the gray pauldron is yellow on the
6-inch.
On the 6-inch, yeah, and he doesn't have the yellow stripe on the helmet. But yeah, he looks good. And a different. Oh, it might be a different. No, it's the same backpack.
It is removable.
I like it.
Moving away from Hasbro though. From Diamond Select, this guy doesn't nearly get many figures, but how about Weapon H?
This one surprised me when I saw this. So this is going to be what in the gallery line?
I believe so.
Yeah. So this isn't a figure. This is
it's a statue,
PVC statue.
Clayton Cortez.
The cool thing about the Diamond Select, the gallery line, is that if you're a premium format collector, like if statues are your thing, they can be hundreds, if not, north of 1,000.
Yeah.
The gallery statues are like sub $100. And that to me makes them a very good option if this is your thing. And he looks pretty good.
Cross between Wolverine and the Hulk.
Oh, wow.
So.
Oh, I have a terrible attention span, so I may have been doing dishes when that came on. Fair enough. Yeah. Like I've done laundry and dishes and fed my cats all in the last 45 minutes.
Productive.
All while watching our show.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Moving over to Mattel, we got some Masters of the Universe stuff.
We did get some Masters
Wave 14.
Wave 14 for this is
for the Masterverse figures.
Masterverse.
Yeah, so we've got another merman. Looks good.
I'm okay with this one. I like this one.
He looks more
of all
almost
of them.
more Aquaman-ish.
It's the gold the
copper. The gold scale.
Yeah. I do like the new Eternia stuff though. I do like it.
We also have new Eternia battle armor Skeletor with removable helmet.
I just saw a custom of this figure.
Nice.
Somebody took a battle armor He-Man and custom
tricked it out.
Yeah, did the armor with it.
Nice. No battle armor action on this one, just a replaceable chest plate.
They did that on classics as well.
Yeah. It works. Then coming out of the show, Man of War.
Yeah. So this is our Duncan. I'm not Man at Arms anymore. I'm Man of War.
Yeah. So he's ready to beat down the evil forces. And then rounding it out, Snake Goddess Tila.
I have to admit, I really liked that whole angle with her
going through all three magics.
Yeah, I loved it. Kind of hope they do the other one.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, add these to your collection. They're currently available from places like Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth.
Speaking of Supergirl.
Yeah.
Oh, the new Eternia stuff is nice. Only pieces I collect from Masterverse. Yeah. I like it too. I couldn't do another 6-inch collector line after doing classics. It was a real hard one for me to swallow because I felt like, oh, we're doing this again. But new Eternia, like, it adds something to them that they're familiar but different.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they're very cool.
Switching over to NECA though.
Yeah.
For those who missed out the first time through.
Are we done with Mattel?
Unfortunately.
Can I add? Didn't I? No, you didn't. Because this wasn't widely talked about.
Okay.
There is more Masters of the Universe news that did not make it to prototype for the show. And this, I guess I can shout this one out to Pixel Dan, because he just posted this on his socials today. They're going to be doing in a Masterverse scale. They are committed to doing 2000X style figures. And
really?
There was a photo, a rendering of what the He-Man potentially will look like. I'm a big 2000X fan. I love that series.
Yes.
So that might be my gateway into Masterverse.
Nice.
Which means I got to figure out what to do with all my original 2000X figures.
More shelves. Nice.
Oh, I met Pixel Dan at Joe Fest. Nice. I hope he was a cool dude. He doesn't answer email. It's been years, Dan. You don't answer your own contact page on your own website. What's wrong with you?
It just slipped through the cracks.
That's okay. I did. He used to do a podcast with two other guys, and it was quite entertaining. And they would take viewer like questions. I sent him this like stupidly like bizarre, wacky like what if, and he and the other guys, they answered it, and it was hilarious. So I might have shown that to you actually.
I think so.
Yeah.
One more from Michael.
Classics are the epitome of Masters figures. I wish I had those. Yeah, I was an all-in subscriber from when they launched the subscription service. First figure in Masters Universe Classics, Beastman, came out in late 2008. And then they launched their subscription model early mid 2009, and I was all in right up to 2015. By the time we got to 2015, they had done so many weird, bizarre, like, let's not finish the main line of figures, that I got upset and I just canceled my subscription and cherry picked from there. So, and I didn't get anything from when it went over to Super 7 up until the end. And now you can't even look at a Masters of the Universe Classics figure without your wallet starting to smolder. So
I managed to get my He-Man, so I'm good.
Oh, very good. Super cool. Even met again at a steakhouse with Dan Larson from Secret Galaxy.
Nice.
I believe that the Dans are pretty cool people. Dan Larson certainly has a presence on camera.
But moving on to NECA.
Yes.
If you missed the first time, now's a good chance to catch up. You can get the Ultimate Vows Goliath and Demona 2-pack.
Yeah. So, the first thing that stands out to me, right?
The broken piece.
What broken piece?
The little broken talisman.
Oh, no. Folded wings.
Ah, yes.
Folded wings. So NECA made a point to say that they couldn't afford to do both open and folded wings in the same box. So they were doing the folded wings for other characters as pack-ins with other characters.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm like, shit. I would have preferred, to be honest, because
this way.
Yeah, because I can't pose them all with their wings. Yeah.
Yeah, they do eat up a lot of shelf space in full
really
span.
Do. Yeah, Goliath, I think his wingspan tip to tip is somewhere in the realm of 15, 18 inches. It's quite large.
Yeah, but they come with extra hands, extra faces, mace, a gun, and a both broken and unbroken Phoenix Gate.
I'm okay with this.
So,
if you passed on these figures before in their original, this is a great way
to get
caught up, and you're going to have so much nicer time finding room for these on your shelf.
Mm-hmm. But shipping August of 2024, so not too long to wait for them. This next one, I think this one's been a while in the making because they've gone through the rest of the movie.
Okay.
And, this kind of like the next logical step.
Yep.
Because you've got April, you got Casey, you got Danny.
Oh, are we turtles?
Yeah. You need Tatsu.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I mean, you've got your foot soldier 2-packs. So you've got a lot of foot soldiers for him to kick the crap out of.
Training.
Yeah, training. Sorry. But yeah, he's a good looking figure.
He is a good looking figure. I always wonder if this was did this come down to likeness rights? Did we have like some trouble, or was this always in the pipeline?
I would hope it was in the pipeline because he's a big part of the movies, right?
Yeah.
The first and second.
Yeah.
Master Shredder is dead. I, Tatsu, now lead.
That's what you think.
Yeah. No, he's not dead.
It's a good looking figure though. And if I was into the movie line, this would be on my must-have list.
Mm-hmm. Custom-made soft goods clothing, interchangeable heads, hands, training sword, Oni mask, katana, and more. So
nice.
Yeah, coming soon to Walmart.
Oh, Walmart exclusive. So we're likely not going to see this.
Probably not for a while.
Joe Van 84 says, I always thought about these gargoyles. They're on the top of the building during the day. What's usually at the top of buildings? Pigeons. So like when they come back to life at night, pigeon poop. I love it. All over them.
Well, that's why they shed their outer stone.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Get all that
poop off. It crumbles off.
Yeah.
Just like real pigeon poop that's been dried in the sun. It just crumbles off.
Yeah.
NECA kills their head sculpts. Great looking figure. I love the fact, talking about the gargoyles, and you and I mentioned this before, they really could have leaned into the cartoon on this and kind of hit a happy medium between cartoon and real looking, which I really, at least on the gargoyles anyway. I know David Xanatos looks a little more cartoony.
Yeah.
But I sure do love the gargoyles.
Yeah, and they're popular. So why have we not got our gargoyles live action?
No, absolutely.
Disney, get on it.
And I think with NECA, like I've made this argument a million times before, like the thing with, and I say this all the time as a criticism towards McFarlane Toys, every time they do a figure based on a real live human being, the portraits look awful. Like a 4-year-old with a crayon has done it.
Unless they have a mask. Then they
That's
only have
right.
to do half the face.
They've only got to do from like the chin, right?
Yeah.
And it's okay. But I mean, if you're, the joke is, are you still hand painting these? NECA is a prime example of like, if you're going to hand paint, it should look like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gaz says Bronx is the only gargoyle for me. Bronx, the dog.
Yeah.
Bronx the dog. I've got Bronx the dog.
Yes, you do.
Well, I should say my wife has Bronx the dog. It's my wife is the gargoyle collector. I'm just the facilitator that makes it happen.
There you go. Well, this next one will round out your collection if you're after the Puppet Master figures. The 7-inch scale figure comes with the Toulon's puppet case.
Oh, nice.
And finally, we get Leech.
This is all you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is all you.
So this figure, I've been wondering.
What is she vomiting?
A leech. Her whole shtick is once the other guys get you down, she basically pukes a leech into your mouth and offs you that way.
Oh dear.
But
oh dear.
It's very gross. It's
yeah.
Yeah, it's a good movie though. It's a good B movie.
Okay.
But yeah, people have been waiting for this, so now you have finally get a case to store all your other
what's she got, like 3 heads in there?
Yep.
So wait, one of them is like normal looking?
Normal, angry, and puking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like unhinged jaw.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, that's yep.
But yeah, she stands 4.25 inches tall and includes interchangeable heads, hands, knife, leeches, and brain matter. Because
brain matter.
Why wouldn't you want it?
Brain matter.
Shipping November of this year, so a little bit to wait, but you've been waiting this long for her, so
well, what's a little bit longer?
That's right. Then moving over to Super 7, debuting at Comic-Con. How about
all right, Brian Flynn? What do you got?
Thundercats Ultimate Mum-Ra.
So they've Mum-Ra, and I think this is the light up one, right?
Yes, is the light up one. Yes,
we're getting a Lion-O in that too.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, okay. Did I go ahead of you?
That's all right.
I'm sorry. I didn't get this kind of. This is an interesting history because Mattel, if you recall, on the tail end of Masters of the Universe Classics, they actually got a license for Thundercats and they were able to pump out a Lion-O. That's it. That's the only one. It was the only one. And then it's like, oh, we can't. There was problems with it. And then they send it over. I shouldn't say they sent it over. Super 7 picks up the license. I don't know if they picked it up from Mattel or directly from Universal, but suddenly Super 7, who, arguably is still a boutique toy company, is able to run with this license and produce all the stuff that Mattel said they couldn't. That just blows me away.
It can be done.
So now I'm wondering, because I didn't buy into this line, if this Mumra, if the sculpt is the same as the previous one. Either way, I mean, if you're a fan of the original toy line, that was one of the big gimmicks of the original was the light up eyes.
Yeah.
With the little
clicker thing on the back.
Call it a key, I think.
Yeah.
The pen light that you stuck in their back.
Yeah.
It looks cool though. I like it.
Oh, yeah. It comes with interchangeable hands, posable soft goods cape, golden sphere of Seti, a chain of loyalty, and glow in the dark sword of Plundar.
That's right. The sword of Plundar, the double-edged, looks like a lightning bolt.
Yeah.
God, sorry for the flickering camera, everybody. I really got to look at my capture card. I think I might have to replace it.
Maybe. But like you said, can't have Mumra without a Lion-O. And this one is a light up one as well. His eyes light up.
Yeah.
Comes with 3 different Sword of Omens. So you can do the from little to big.
You can do thunder, thunder, thunder.
Yep.
That's what you can do.
Also includes a 2-headed jade dragon and a pair of claw shields, one of which is wearable.
Nice.
Yeah. Battery powered light up LED eyes and premium paint detail.
So now when you say Sword of Omens, give me sight beyond sight, you can turn his eyes on.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah. But this one's right up your alley. This next one from them. If you were at Comic-Con, you got your first look at it, but here we have a look at it too. Dungeons and Dragons Ultimates, the Vinyl of Tiamat.
I looked at the display. Did you see some of the in-display photos from the show floor?
I did.
Did you see how big this thing is?
It's large.
That's like if
15.6 inches tall,
19.6
from
long,
front to back.
That is longer than I have depth on one of my shelves. So it would have to be in like
a corner,
like 3/4 corner to corner, which really sucks because I went all in on the Hasbro cartoon line. I'm not going to buy the Super 7, like the kids again. I'm not doing that. But like the Shadow Demon and Tiamat and the Skeleton Guy, I would go in on those.
Nice.
But this makes it very, very difficult for me to display them all.
Mm-hmm.
But I like it.
Yeah. So it was available at their store from the 24th to the 28th. In person where you can see it, but now you got to go to pre-order it on site at super7.com. So
it's a vinyl figure too, by the way.
Yeah.
Yep. I hear you, exactly. Joe. Too many cool things out, not enough cash.
That is the thing. Exactly.
If I had everything I wanted, I'd need another house to display everything.
Yep.
It'll always be Takesis to me. Takesis, different god, different dragon. Takesis was Takesis just the black dragon, or was she multi-headed?
I don't remember.
Got me. Now you got me, Paul. Now you got me. I gotta look it up.
Fair enough. But I will move on to our final toy item
of the evening. That's fine.
This one will cost you because it's coming out of Hot Toys. Star Wars: The Phantom Menace 6th scale Darth Maul hologram.
Yeah, we saw this one a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, you know how I feel about this.
I do. Funny thing about this one, because of the hologram-like display, it kind of looks like something like an unpolished 3D print.
The lines in it.
Yeah.
It looks like old tube TV resolution.
Yeah.
I think that's what we're going for here.
Yeah. But it comes with a light up LED base, so he looks all glowy. And
so at first, and this is a Hot Toys, and at first I thought this is an awful way to do a figure because you know what happens with translucent figures?
Yeah.
You end up being able to see all of the joints, and that just takes me out of it. But now it's like, oh no.
There are no joints.
There's
this
no
is a
joints.
posed figure.
Yeah, it's posed figure. We can't just call it a statue anymore. It's a posed figure.
Yeah.
I guess that's okay.
Limited quantity though, only 1,500 available, and only in select markets.
And I don't know what a production run is on the average Hot Toys figure, so I don't know if that's more or less than what they normally do. But 1,500 doesn't seem so exclusive that you'll never ever see this.
Yeah.
Exclusive to me is like sub 100.
Yeah.
Sub 1,000. How's that? 1,000 seems really exclusive.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
But it comes with a USB powered LED light up.
I like it. The credit collection, or not the credit collection, the Holocron collection. Yeah. Holocron?
Yeah.
The Bounty Hunter puck thing.
Yeah.
I like that. This is the right way to do it. Yes, I need a 30-acre house with shelves everywhere. That's right. I'd need a museum space. I'd have to rent Rancho West.
Skywalker.
Rancho West. Whoa, cool. A Darth Maul nightlight. And every time you turn it on, it says, now we shall have our revenge against the Jedi.
It should for that price. But that
in
is
his voice, too.
Exactly. But that brings us to the end of our toy coverage.
Oh, boo.
So it is time for the next segment.
Fire 'em up the machine. Here we go.
Loading lexicon. Generating responses. Responses ready. Lexicon is the word game where you decide what's real and what is a con. Get ready. Here we go.
Okay, once again, it is time for Lexicon, the little word game where I'm going to present you with a completely nonsensical sounding, yet remarkably completely truthful word. I'm going to give you 3 definitions. Your job is to pick out the correct one. However, if I've done my job correctly, I will have fooled you all, and I will pull off the con.
What do you got for us?
All right. Wait. Oh, there we go. Sorry, Paul's got a point. We did leave that out. Convention exclusive this year, Dungeons and Dragons celebrating 50 years, released a Funko Pop of Lord Soth. Lord Soth, the Death Knight.
That's right.
Which is kind of cool because Dragonlance items outside of like role-playing materials are far and few between. So that is cool. And Paul, you did get one of those. I wonder if I can
share it.
I wonder if I can share I probably can. We got time. It's my show. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Let me see here.
It's not like the producers will get mad.
Yeah, that's the one. Hang on a second. I'm going to find this here. I know it's in here somewhere. Here it is. We're getting there. It's going to take me a second.
There you go.
Come on now. There we go. I'm just going to save the photo. Don't close that. And now I'm going to
add a overlay.
I'm going to put it as an overlay. It's going to be a full screen thing. It's going to be a thing of beauty. We're all going to love it. Is it up? It's further up.
There you go.
You think I've done this before?
Once or twice.
Apparently it doesn't matter. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, loading. Get the spinny thing going.
Well,
it's definitely... Oh, there it is. Here we go. Okay.
Wait. Did you get 3?
Sorry, you bought 3 of them. Wait. 1 to rock. 1 to stock. What's the third one? 1 to sell?
1 to send to Wes.
As a rule, I don't do Funko Pops.
Yeah.
My wife, however, does Funko Pops. Hundreds of them. You know how many Funko Pops are in my collection?
2.
1.
1. Who is it?
The classic Cylon Centurion from Battlestar Galactica. It's the only one I own.
Fair enough.
Wow, 3 of them. Okay, here we go.
Here's the overlay.
Dun, dun, dun. Lord Soth looking just like that. There he is. Dungeons and Dragons.
Glows
Funny
in the
that
dark.
they've branded it Dungeons and Dragons and not Dragonlance. I'm surprised. I'm very surprised at that, to be honest. Summer convention, limited edition, glows in the dark. Limited. I wonder how many is limited in Funko Land.
Well, if we see it show up at Dollarama, we'll know it wasn't that limited.
Oh dear. That would be awful.
Because I have seen exclusives cross through
That's
there.
true. That is true. That is true. Paul says, I figured you'd make an exception for Soth. I'm a Dragonlance fan, and not everybody is. I felt maybe that's a little too niche for everybody, but you brought it up. And so this is your segment, buddy. It's all for you.
Yeah.
I hope you like it. Oh, Zazel's here. Says, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning in the land of Oz. Nice to see you, Zazel. Thank you for tuning in. You were a busy guy over the last couple days. You were almost back to back yesterday for several hours. So happy to tune into those. Happy birthday, Gaz. Zazel, you missed it. We sang happy birthday. I don't know what you were doing. Oh, okay. I
chimed in on
I sang happy. You were there.
I was there.
You participated.
Sort of.
You did. It was a good time. Lord Soth, everybody.
All right.
For all of our Dragonlance fans,
there you
Lord
go.
Soth.
All right.
All right. Oh yeah, we're back. We're playing Lexicon, aren't we?
Sort of.
Do it again. Do it again. Sorry, there it is. Do it again. There we go. All right, we're playing Lexicon.
All right, what's the word?
You showed up. There will be no Branny. No, that's not.
There could be a Branny.
There could be a Branny after we're done. Oh my God, I'm all kerfuffled now. This is what happens when people drop in. Okay, here we go. This week's word is
Thesiastery.
What's that again?
Thesiastery.
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 Thesiastery. Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready?
What do you got?
Okay, option number 1 for Thesiastery is
a sacrificial altar.
That's option number 1. Option number 2.
A plant that adapts its leaf structure based on seasonal changes in light by adjusting their leaf orientation and surface area to optimize energy absorption throughout the year.
And option number 3.
A rare geological formation characterized by uniquely twisted rock layers caused by ancient seismic activity. These formations are often found in remote mountainous regions.
Thesiastery, everybody. We'll give everybody the 30-second countdown, and we'll check in with your answers in just a minute. My God, it's all flowing in here all at the same time. Kay's here. Kay says, number 1. Gaz, oh yeah, number 3. Zazel at the clubhouse says, yeah, B. Kim coming in 3. Silver Spider also at 3. And Zazel, no, I mean 2. So we've got 1 for 1, 3. 1, 2, 3 for 3, and 1 for 2.
I am
Andy,
also
where are you
in the 3 camp.
You're also leaning into 3?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, Joe Fan 84 coming in at 3. It is a landslide option 3 this week. Thesiastery, a rare geological formation characterized by uniquely twisted rock layers caused by ancient seismic activity. These formations are often found in remote mountainous regions. Well, let me tell you, folks, if you picked anything other than 1, you are incorrect.
Oh no.
A sacrificial altar. Yeah.
Sounds like something I should know.
Yeah, because you're like spend lots of time in the churches.
Well, I don't think the churches these days have sacrificial altars. It's more like a collection plate.
Could be a pagan thing.
It could be.
I don't know. I didn't go too deep into the word origin, but there you go. A thesiastery. It's a sacrificial altar. Okay. Yeah, me. Yeah. Well done. That's what I said too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that has been Lexicon for this week. Next week, as I said, we're preempting Random Fandom next Tuesday in favor of our second installment of Tales from the Moon of Fandor as we cover the next exciting episode of Ewoks, the animated series. So a week after that, we will be back with another episode of Random Fandom with another installment of Lexicon. Yeah. So come back for that. Right. Sounds like something I should know listening to metal.
I know,
Exactly.
right, Joe fan?
Yeah. That's what I thought too. That's how they get people. It sounds like a pretty place to go.
Yeah, Zazel.
They lure you in with a branny
And then put you on the table. Altar. There you go. They put you on the altar.
That's right.
All right. So we're rounding out to we're winding down here.
Are we?
We're in the
All
home
right.
stretch.
All right.
I know this one kind of sucks for
this
you,
one,
but the fate of Bedrock has been revealed.
I put a lot of work into talking about this the last
You
time.
did.
I'm like, here's some characters and here's some people, and now,
yeah, Fox has opted out to move forward with the animated sequel series Bedrock.
Sorry, who? Fox?
Fox.
Screw them. They'll shop it around somewhere else.
I hope so. Yeah. What's her face? Elizabeth Banks.
Elizabeth Banks, yeah.
And her production company, Brownstone Productions, were with Fox Entertainment and Warner Brothers as producers in 2021. But I guess it's all fallen apart. So now they have to find a new home or,
scrap it entirely.
Scrap it entirely. But,
I have a big love. I got a big love for the Flintstones. I have watched, in part at least, every iteration of the Flintstones across all animation and live action, and I have found something in all of them. I was really looking forward to seeing a new take on the classic sitcom with those classic characters. And so this is a little disappointing for me.
Yeah, it was supposed to be set 2 decades after the original series.
Yeah.
And Stephen Root was going to be on board as Fred Flintstone.
Hey, Bon.
Yeah. But Fred Flintstone, he's on the verge of retirement, and a 20-something Pebbles, voiced by Elizabeth Banks, is trying to find her way in a new life where the Stone Age gives way to a shiny and enlightened new Bronze Age.
Hello, Beverly Boo.
So, unfortunately, it ain't coming anytime soon.
Hey, Fred. That's too bad.
Yeah.
That's really too bad. To answer Gaz's comment, yes. What? You don't like Ewoks? You don't like little murder bears? You're missing something, man.
Yeah.
He would have been good as Fred. I agree.
Yeah.
To the point where, like, I was a little shocked when I read that Stephen Root was the voice of Battle Cat.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like he did okay at that.
Yes, he did.
He's a very good. He plays meek very
He's got
well.
Range.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, his cringer is meek and timid without being like comically like cower.
Yeah.
Right. I liked it. I liked it.
The cast looked really good, too.
It did. Yeah.
Like Amy Sedaris as Wilma.
Yeah.
Nicole Byer as Betty. Jolo Trujillo as Barney Rubble. And Manny Jacinto from Acolyte as Bam Bam.
Yep.
So hopefully they find a new home for it.
I hope so. I am looking forward to some positive news for this. I remember him on News Radio and Crocodile Dundee.
Noise.
Well done.
But moving along here. Deadpool, Wolverine, all the rage right now. And no buts about it. It's everywhere.
No buts about it.
Designed by Deadpool, Xbox has a new controller. And it's a butt.
So wait, I saw the unboxing video of this one and its Logan counterpart,
the companion piece.
Now there's been some hubbub around this that fans actually want this as a viable thing.
I believe fans do want this as a viable thing.
Yeah.
Especially if they modeled it after Ryan Reynolds' butt.
Do you believe that they did that?
It wouldn't shock me.
I believe that we could do that without needing a human being to model.
Fair enough.
I don't need to take a butt impression. There's a butt cast.
Oh,
sit in this plaster. I need your ass.
Yep.
For a game controller. What? Said nobody ever.
That's right.
Gaz says, no, I do like Ewoks. The Jawas should invade Endor and smoke all those wannabe Care Bears.
Oh,
listen, you missed out episode 1, man. There's a big Care Bear connection to the Ewoks just based on its solid Canadian cast.
Yeah.
Most of the Care Bears, because it was animated by Nelvana up here in Canada, same voice cast.
Joe Fan says,
too weird for me. Pass.
Silver Spider says, really wish this was real to buy. Well, here's the kicker. Silver Spider. You may not be able to buy it, but you can win it.
Oh, no way.
You can. To celebrate the movie, there is a contest going on Xbox. You can go over to X and find it there. But you have until August 11th to get your name in. It's an 18 plus competition, but you can win a Deadpool themed Xbox with 2 butt controllers. Now there's also the Wolverine one, and I'm not sure where they're putting that one out.
I'd like to know if that's a Series X console there.
Yeah.
Does it come with the faux swords too?
I would hope so.
Because that's
a hell of a display on its own.
It's pretty wild. That reminds me of when Xbox did their themed Xbox 360s, where they did C-3PO. Sorry, R2-D2 as the console.
Yeah.
And C-3PO as a controller.
Nice.
Yeah, it was really cool. But why? That's what I said too. I mean, it's a thing, I guess.
Yeah. Now this is what you're going to call exclusive, because you got
one of one.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
You got to enter the sweepstakes to win it, and what else are you going to do, right?
Yeah.
But so far, they're not going to be sold to the general retail market. But if enough people get buzzing about it, they're not going to say no to money.
If you're going to do it, now is the time.
Yes.
Don't do this in a year from now. If you're going to make it available to the public, do it now. Wait, what? Monchi cheese rule? You take that back. Take that back.
Monchi cheese.
Paul says, I don't need my controller to remind me I play like crap. If your video game controller breaks the fourth wall and tells you how bad you are, something has gone horribly wrong.
Yep.
I wonder if the hand sweat would make those chafe.
Oh,
nice.
There you go.
Or after, an excessive heavy duty session of, say, Call of Duty, if it starts to smell.
Call of Booty?
Call of Duty. Oh, dude. You definitely need you get one of those. Call of Booty.
Yeah. Oh, he's going at you though, Wes.
Monchi cheese forever. I will fight you to the death on that one. I'll put my murder bears up against your Monchi any day of the week.
Yeah.
And we'll be having barbecue Monchi by 4:00.
Yeah, because the Ewoks are force sensitive.
Some of them are, for sure they are.
Yep. Moving on here though. This one, it's a couple weeks old now, but it still sticks in my it's got me ticked off.
You're ticked off.
I am.
You don't tick off very easily.
I know. This is bothering me, but because Jack Black has canceled the rest of the Tenacious D tour after a joke made on stage by Kyle Gass.
Is this an overreaction on his part?
This is a knee-jerk overreaction. Absolutely.
I don't know. I
mean, you go to this band, they have songs like Cock Push-Ups and Fuck Her Gently. You're not going there for PG conservative content.
I guess not. No,
when you're going there for a fun rock show.
When you frame it that way, I guess so. But I think there's that line is blurred where now you're talking about a real person.
Yes.
And the implication is that, oh, what if he's serious?
Yeah.
But
I mean, the crowd laughed. So, there's more
reasonable people,
more like-minded people there, and they knew it was a joke. I mean, he brought out a birthday cake, he made his wish, and based on the assassination attempt of Donald Trump, he said, next time, don't miss. So, he was making a joke.
It's not the kind of jokes that I would make. No. It's not a joke that I just wouldn't make it. I mean, I don't have the reach that Tenacious D does, and I wouldn't make that joke. So
I might, but I don't like Donald Trump. But
I don't like the man either, but I don't think I would make that joke on our platform. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, true. But I do think this is a very much overreaction, because not only did they cancel the tour, Kyle Gass's agent also dropped him as a client.
And that's
so
again, now it's so weird that people are so quick to
yeah. But the memes have rolled out of it, because now everybody's kind of siding with Kyle, because oh yeah, you just did that because you've got a lucrative voice work career going for you with Kung Fu Panda, and what's the other one coming up? He's got Minecraft.
Oh, Jack? You mean Jack Black?
Yeah. He's got Steve for Minecraft coming up as well.
That is true.
Yeah.
I always say, I said this about the joke, the farthest I've ever gone, and I've said this before, and there's a genuine curiosity when I say this. It's how many attempts have been made that we don't know about?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So now At least one.
Yeah.
At least one. But yeah, it's not the kind of joke that I would make. So I would think,
mean, maybe it's a too soon type thing.
I don't know.
But
I don't know. It was only with it, what, a day or two after?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I mean, this is a big hot button issue for the United States.
And like the FBI is investigating now, and God help them if it turns out it's fake.
What's fake?
The whole assassination attempt.
Oh yeah.
The whole thing is just riddled with
I'm not
confliction.
I am not into conspiracy.
I've been following a little bit, and yeah, it's no good for anybody.
Yeah. I'm not into the conspiracy theory aspect of it. The Secret Service were there, they did their job, and you can say all the things you want about that woman that people have been making fun of, because she's not, physically fit or whatever. But you know what?
Which one?
His close protection detail.
Oh, that's not the thing. But yeah, like the other thing that kind of gives it away to me, like somebody just took a shot at him. Why are two guys down in the front row with something aimed at Trump?
Yeah, I don't know.
The shot is ridiculously everywhere now.
When it comes to, and I'm not an expert. I'm not even an amateur. But when it comes to the close protection of political figures, there is way more going on behind the scenes that you or I will never, ever know about. It just is that way.
Yeah.
So, I mean, as much as I don't like the man, I would never wish that on anybody. Like,
no.
Like this person should be, unalived.
I mean, if somebody comes back from the future to do it, then we know something's really wrong. But
Skynet is ruling.
That's right.
Joe Fan 84. I don't like Trump personally, but he had some good policies and brought gas down, food prices down, and housing was cheaper. You can't argue that. That's fact. But political stuff is a hard subject to discuss here in the States. It starts fights. Yeah, for sure.
100%.
And it affects
everywhere. It affects
us up here, up north. I mean, as your closest neighbor, who is directly impacted by any decision that's made down there, we're all like, I got chewing our nails off watching this stuff, and it's tough to watch sometimes.
But regardless, I really hope Tenacious D is not done. I hope they can get past it, and
I have a feeling there's more going on behind the scenes than what we know about.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Joe Fan.
Absolutely, man. We are connected.
And not just us in the States, but the whole friggin' world.
Yeah, and especially like the stuff that we do here just reminds us of how much, how small the world really is. When we have, I wouldn't say we have fans watching. We have friends watching from the East Coast of the US, the West Coast of the US, and Australia. So, I mean, like we are an international community, whether, you're a globalist or not. We all got to share the same big blue marble.
Yep.
But
moving on to something a little bit sillier. Apparently, the Skibbity Toilet film.
Oh my God!
Is in the works from Michael Bay.
No,
you'll recall we talked about this a long while ago. The Skibbity Toilet.
No,
a head in a toilet to a stupid little song that turned into a meme.
I can't do it.
And it has spawned like an 86 or 87 part YouTube series.
Yeah.
And each week it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Like these are now on kaiju levels of toilet people versus stereo people. This is right up Michael Bay's avenue.
It's oh my God. It is
I mean, some people are calling it brain rot.
I feel like,
but
like there's the genre, the disaster movie genre.
Yes.
This is disaster adjacent.
Yeah, absolutely.
Throw a Sharknado in there while you're at it.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Zazel says, "Oh no,
oh no."
Joe Fan hasn't seen. If you haven't
Never
seen
seen that, no.
Go give it a watch. At maybe the first 5 or 6. That because the first one, there's no story. Second and third are kind of just average, but once he gets in the 7th, 8th one, he really starts developing this weird storyline where it's the toilet people versus the TV people. So
the ultimate toilet humor. It really is. It really is.
The humanity.
Oh, Joe Fan 84 says
Northwest
I'm
Alabama.
in Northwest Alabama.
Nice.
That's my Forrest Gump for you.
Greenbow, Alabama. Come on now.
No. You got to do it. If you're going to say Alabama, you got to Alabama.
Fair enough.
You got to Forrest Gump.
Isn't it Bama?
I guess so, yeah.
I wouldn't know, but
I don't know. I don't live there.
Sharknado
toilet tornado.
You know what? Someone probably thought of that at one point.
Tornado. course, I avoid a lot of things. But yeah, me too.
Who knows if this is actually going to come to fruition or if it's just going to be like one of those weird things where he jokingly said it, but who knows?
I don't know. I mean, Bayhem. I mean, there's no other word for it. Bayhem and toilets. Exploding toilet? I don't know.
It works.
Okay, sure.
This next one, it looks interesting. If you haven't seen it already, we've linked to it in the show notes, but the trailer for Joker Folie et Deux has come out.
Oh, Folie à Deux.
Yeah, and
Part
it looks
two.
good. It looks really good.
So I'm a fan. I'm not a big fan of Lady Gaga's music, but I really liked her performance in The Star Is Born.
Nice.
So
Bradley Cooper, right?
that's my man. That's my Hollywood man
There you
crush.
go.
Shh. But yeah, so I'm interested in this, which means I have to now see the first one in order.
Have you not seen the first one?
No,
The first one, you don't need to rewatch it twice. It's a one and done.
Yeah,
but it's okay.
I put it off intentionally because I just couldn't imagine a Joker movie without Batman. But
they pulled it off.
Yeah.
But again, like there is a really big. I don't even want to call it a punchline, but it builds and builds and builds to this moment, and then it's like, holy crap! But once you've seen that, you don't need to see it again because you know it's there.
Yep.
But
some movies are like that. Like how many people went out for repeat viewings of like Schindler's List, right? Like there's just some movies you watch it, you experience it, done.
Yeah.
Glad I saw it. Don't need to see it again.
Yeah.
I'm from Atlanta originally. I live in the middle of nowhere where, and I do believe I live where all the Alabama tropes are. My neighbor is married to his first cousin. Ooh.
The kids have 9 toes.
Are they from Gold Mountain? Joker was good, but it didn't have much replay value.
Yeah, exactly.
That I believe. Bradley Cooper is dreamy. See, Gaz, you get it.
Zale gets it too.
Such a dreamboat. He really is. He's so good.
But again, it's coming from Todd Phillips again this round. So,
yep.
Returning Joaquin Phoenix as Arthur Fleck, aka the Joker.
Yep.
But all right, this one we're getting really close to the end.
Oh dear.
But
circling back.
If you did not see it already, the world is more and more beginning to look like what they predicted in the film Idiocracy.
Oh,
The example of that is the scene with Terry Crews as President Camacho. And if you didn't see that, he's basically the president, but he is a full showman.
Yeah.
Well, Hulk Hogan did a presentation at the Republican convention.
Suddenly, Hulkamania isn't running as wild anymore.
No, it's not. But we do have a clip of that. And the parallels between this and the movie are kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
So let's run that.
Oh, sure.
But what happened last week when they took a shot at my hero? And they tried to kill the next president of the United States. Enough was enough. And I said, let Trumpomania run wild, brother. Let Trumpomania rule again. Let Trumpomania make America great again.
What the hell is the world coming to?
That's what happens when you have creative control, brother.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, come on. I know it's his thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
later on in the speech, he does come out and say, I'm not Hulk Hogan. I'm just giving you a taste. I'm actually Terry Bollea.
Absolutely. But you are Hulk Hogan. You are Hulk Hogan.
Dude.
That's your thing. And to the rest of the world, that's how the world sees you. So whatever associations you have are now, you have to live with that.
Yep.
Some people are going to like it. Other people are not.
Mm-hmm.
USA.
Now, I did go looking for that clip from the NWO special where he's like,
oh, yeah.
Why did Hulk Hogan turn bad? I did it for the money, brother. I think that might be the case here because he did have a Freudian slip earlier on in it.
Oh.
And we got a clip of that. So here you go.
Okay.
You better get ready because when Donald J. Trump, Dick J.
Oops.
Dick J.
Don't let us know how you really feel there.
We could
Terry.
totally turn that into ain't nobody got time for that. We could do that.
Yeah. But there you go.
Hogan, if you it's just the luster has tarnished just a little bit more.
Really has. Like I was a faithful Hulkamaniac when I was little. The prayers, the vitamins, and
that's right. The training, the prayers, and the vitamins. Ugh.
But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, rock and wrestling, Hulk Hogan.
There you go.
Yeah, that's mine too.
A little bit closer to home here. I don't know if you've heard of these guys or not, but if you're a fan of like rock and roll, Southern rock, you should give them a listen. We've linked to it in the show notes.
Jelly Roll?
No.
Oh, okay.
They've released their first single from their upcoming album.
Yep.
BootlegXXX. Pissin' in the Wind.
A what? Sorry, what?
Yeah. They're a band out of Peterborough.
Oh, so they're local. Oh, local to us. Okay.
The guy second from the left there is Mike Andrews, who is a tattoo artist who owns Mike's Tattoo in Peterborough.
Oh, I recognize
and he's done a bunch of my tattoos.
Yeah.
But yeah, the song Pissin' in the Wind, it's really good.
Is it? Okay, cool.
So if you're into that, you should go give it a listen and, give them a sub, give them a like.
I was going to say, do we, we did. We linked to their video.
Yeah, we did link to it. So, yeah, they're just getting started. This is the first one off their upcoming album. So
that's cool. That's cool. Love it when local talent is getting some traction. That's great.
Yeah. But that does bring us to the final item of the night.
Oh no. I forgot about the vitamins, brother. All right. Yeah, so this is the time. This is the last call for last call. If there's a pop culture or entertainment news item that caught your attention in the last week or so that we didn't talk about, if you want to have your say, now's the time
to call in. Yeah.
As we move into our final segment, and that is that time of the week where you know what's happening. It's Andy. He's out in the aisles hunting for you and I, so we can save a few dollars with this week's toy hunting tip at Dollarama.
So this week, Star Wars fans rejoice. Mission Fleet figures are showing up.
Oh, these are cute.
They are.
These are cute. I almost bought the Bad Batch set for this line.
The Bad Batch. There is a Bad Batch one included. It's the tech one with the walker that has shown up, as well as Mandalorian with the cannon and Mandalorian with the child on the speeder bike. That's cool. I do like that. Selling for $5 and retailing on Amazon for $27.99.
Oh, Zazel got a point there. Zazel, you're a little bit late, but we can back it up. We'll back it up.
We can.
I said we could talk Transformers all night, and I stand by that. We got a slide for that one.
We do. Where is it here? Slide.
It's funny the previews are so small.
They are.
They're so tiny. There, we're close. We're close. I can see robot. Those are robots. Not Star Wars.
Where are we here?
Try that one.
That one?
Yep. Oh,
we did it.
There it is. As Zazel wants us to know that he just pre-ordered the Cup Triple T this morning.
Sweet.
I was half watching your show and I was half playing Forza Motorsport as you were talking about that, and I didn't get to say everything I wanted to say. But like I said to Andy, of all of the Transformer G.I. Joe crossovers, this is the one that I like the most. It makes the most sense. Having the grizzled war veteran Sergeant Cup as the Triple T tank, as the Sarge's personal ride. I think that's great. I think it's the best of them all, conceptually speaking. It trumps all of them. Oh, did I say that? I can't even say that and make a joke. It doesn't work anymore. It is the best of them all.
There you go.
There we go. Got a Valiver Swarm Tracer this week. I love glow-in-the-dark stuff. Nice. Had to go through BBTS because Pulse don't with Australia.
Oh, no.
We just got Pulse shipping to Canada. Well, we've always had it, but we just got free shipping to Canada on orders over, was it 160? It's 160 Canadian. Can't remember. Agreed, 100%. Yes, this is the best of them all.
Yeah.
It doesn't have, what was it you said last night? Seat feet. It doesn't have seat feet. I hate it when you get seat feet. Damn it.
All right, back to the Dollarama.
Sorry, yes, Dollarama. Action Fleet.
Yeah. The other thing popping up is
Mission Fleet.
Yes.
Mission Fleet. Action Fleet is a Micro Machine line.
True. The other thing showing up is actual Pokemon Astral Radiance booster packs. $5.
Not repacked cards.
Not repacked, actual booster packs.
Okay.
Regularly retailing on Amazon for $14.99. I'm not sure how much you would find them for in your local comic book store. We'd have to ask Jeff over at New.
Or Jordan.
Or Jordan at
Ask
PB&J.
Jordan at PB&J, yeah.
But yeah, it's a bit of a savings if you got a Pokemon
I
fan
mean,
in the
at
house.
$5, this is the thing. Like I've always said, if you've got young kids, because Dollarama's been doing this for a while now. They've done it with Magic the Gathering for a few years now with the repacks.
Yeah.
If you've got a kid that's interested in playing the game and learning the game,
you can't go wrong.
Yeah, don't go to a card shop and spend oodles of money when you can go to Dollarama. You can get a bunch of cards for a fraction of the price, and they can learn and discover the game that way at a fraction of the investment. Totally worth doing.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd buy that for $1
or $5.
I totally would. Yeah, or $5.
Yeah, but that does bring us
to always like it when Zazel's here because the Australian dollar and the Canadian dollar are very close in terms of value. So we appreciate each other that way.
Nice.
Wow. It's Joe Fan 84. My son liked that stuff, but now he just likes Pokemon cards and video games.
Fair enough.
I feel like we might be the last big
toy generation.
Yeah, the toy people.
Yeah.
I just think that's
it is getting weird.
My own children who I tried like I will channel my love through you.
Yeah.
And they are just like, whatever, Dad, that's your thing. I don't care.
Give me my tablet.
Yeah, exactly. They have no interest in the stuff that I like.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah. To each their own.
My wife's daughters, who will probably end up looking after us when things happen. It's like, we need to catalog all this stuff so they know what to do with it.
Do not put this in a yard sale for a buck.
Oh my God. Yeah. They're not going to want to keep it. So the things that adult toy collectors
you
have to contend with. What do I do when I die? Oh, well.
Bury it with me.
Listen, that has been this week's episode of Random Fandom. I hope you guys had a fun time hanging out with us as we have hanging out with you. Exactly. Give me my headset on the tablet, he says. Yeah, of course. Like I said, we are preempting next Tuesday's episode in favor of our Sunday night Star Wars show. Like I said, Tales from the Moon of Fandor, as we cover episode 2 of the Ewoks animated series. That is The Haunted Village. I am currently writing that episode this week. I started today. Rewatched it this morning. It's quite good. If you haven't revisited or seen the Ewoks animated series, I highly recommend it as an adult.
It takes on a different perspective as an adult.
Yeah, it is way more complex and nuanced than I ever remember it being. But I guess when I was 11,
you saw it as
an
an
11-year-old. Yeah. So now I'm seeing it as a 49-year-old, and it's a whole different thing. My son was into Ben 10 for a while, but now he's 18 and grown up. Yep.
Well, they say you have to get older. They don't say you have to grow up.
18 and knows everything. I know how I was when I was 18.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, great stuff. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Yeah, it is for sure. Yeah. So, I mean, Sunday night, we're taking the night off, as it is a holiday weekend here, in almost in every province and territory. It's a holiday weekend this weekend, although it's called something different in every province. Hank, on the East Coast in Nova Scotia, it's called Natal Day. Whereas here in Ontario, it's just the civic holiday weekend.
It's the best they could come up with.
That's right. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, awesome show, gents. Monchichi forever. If I had a spear, I would chuck it right now. Let me tell you. My 10-year-old sure thinks he knows everything. That sounds about right. Brandy time. Sure is. And that, Natal Day. That's correct. Natal Day. That's a provincial holiday here in Nova Scotia, Canada. It is called different things all over the place. But yes, holiday weekend here in Canada on the weekend. So yes, Random Fandom will return in not one, but 2 Tuesdays. Do come back then and hang out with us for another round of weird and wonderful pop culture news. And then, of course, next Tuesday for Tales from the Moon of Fandor. All right. Anything you want to say before we get going?
No, I think we covered it all.
Nice. Sounds good. Remember, guys, whatever your thing is out there, remember always fan on. And for Fan and Power, my name is Wes.
I'm Andy.
And we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.